In the world of radio shock jocks, the biggest are Opie and Anthony.
These people say shocking things that border on offensive in order to entertain their offspring.
I refuse to sit here and think that radio has to be nice. Why? Why does radio, out of any other medium, have to be nice? We are being now held to a standard where we have to be nice and make people feel good. Go screw!
Radio bad boys, Opie and Anthony.
Controversial radio personalities, Opie and Anthony.
Infamous DJs, Opie and Anthony.
Talk show radio hosts, Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Radio shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony.
Two mentally retarded women strapped with remote control explosive were used as unwitting suicide bombers. Run! It is Pete Rose!
This is where entertainment is going.
You're a drunken pig and you're not sexy. I hope you're killed by a drunk driver that isn't you. I hope you're killed by a drunk driver when you're sober.
They are sick freaks.
What was the biggest piece of you were involved with? I think that's the way to go with this interview, I'm thinking.
This show.
It's time for people to understand these are words. If you don't like them, turn the dial.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Let's get the show on the road. Yes, it's Whip 'em Out Wednesday, right, Anthony?
Yes, it is. Wow.
Wow, wow,
Whip 'em
wow, wow,
out
wow,
Wednesday.
Wow, wow, wow.
You put a wow on your vehicle. You drive around, and the girl feels so inclined, she might just flash you.
That's right. We're talking to
nice.
We're talking to some old friends in Cleveland. Now that we're on live in Cleveland, and yes, Cleveland, we're still doing wow.
Yeah.
Like Anthony said, you get the wow sticker or homemade wow sign. You throw it on your vehicle. It supports the radio show. And also, you might see some boobies as you're going to your miserable job.
Exactly.
I'm just glad that no one was injured yesterday.
Injured during
the screening of Semi-Pro.
Yeah.
You might remember we were leaving the show early yesterday because we went to see Will Ferrell's new movie, Semi-Pro.
Yeah.
Which was all right, by the way.
We had a screening.
Yeah.
But, you might think a screening is us sitting in a room, maybe a couple other people, big comfy chairs, and a couple of people smoking cigars, looking and going, yeah, let's screen this.
That's exactly what we did when we saw the Walk Hard movie.
See?
It was in one of these executive screening rooms.
Yeah.
The chairs, like the regular movie chair, these were twice as big, twice as comfy. They went all the way back. They're almost like sleeper seats.
That's what I was expecting yesterday.
And they had like fresh popcorn for everybody. Here's your fresh popcorn, a little drink. Enjoy. And there was maybe 25 people in the whole theater.
I'd like to see that one day.
So we, they just gave us the plug that we have to do today. Let me read this, Anthony. Watch Anthony start laughing.
Uh-huh.
Thank you to everyone for coming down to the Semi-Pro screening yesterday. If you missed it, be sure to check it out in theaters this Friday. Semi-Pro starring Will Ferrell, putting the funk into the dunk. Mm-hmm. And Will Ferrell, I believe, is calling the radio show today.
Ooh.
Because I think he heard of our plight yesterday. So instead of the special screening room that we just described to you guys and gals, we get in a van yesterday after the show and we start driving toward Times Square.
Yeah.
And Times Square, for the people that don't know, is a really lovely place nowadays. It's like Disneyland. It really is. They've really cleaned it up. But the outskirts of Times Square, not so good.
Yeah.
Not so good. We pull up to this theater that is very, very close to the Port Authority. You want to explain the Port Authority to the out-of-towners there, Anthony?
Oh, it's a wonderful place where you could catch a bus or a couple other forms of transportation.
Yeah.
And but mostly it's a place for the homeless to hang out and urinate.
The homeless, the pimps,
criminals,
the drug addicts.
Yeah.
We have a guy that works for this radio show from time to time. He does security. When he's not doing security for the Opie and Anthony show, his job is to catch jackers at the Port Authority.
Yep.
And his job is to hang out in the restrooms at the Port Authority.
Some people just get lucky with their jobs.
I had to put in for that one.
You know the whole Larry Craig thing? We
yes,
know one of these
course.
guys. He sits in a stall and waits for the
foot tap.
Waits for the foot tap. That's how awful this place is. And oh boy, the city of New York is now going to call us and go, it's really not that bad, and we're trying to clean this up.
Job.
Every once in a while, I have to walk by the Port Authority. I'm walking from downtown or whatever, and it's the easiest way back uptown to the Upper West Side. Every once in a while, and you see the pimps waiting out front.
Yeah.
All these girls taking their little buses from, their tiny little towns.
From the Midwest.
From nowhere, USA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so we pull up to the theater, and I'm like, oh, this is really close to the Port Authority, and that is an S-hole. And then
Could be the sleaziest area left.
Right.
In, like, the rebuilt New York.
Well, what's going on is Times Square is so awesome now, and it's so corporate and so safe and so whatever. It's kind of like it's turning into like a mini Vegas almost. Right?
A lot of neon.
But there used to be a lot of like sleaze in Times Square. What happened was they're pushing those pushing it to the outside.
Yep.
And that's where the Port Authority is. So we pull up to this theater, and the theater was a little scary. And then we go up about 10 stories to get to our freaking movie theater.
Yeah, it took forever.
The longest escalators I ever seen. And all of a sudden we start walking into the theater, and then we get accosted by guys dressed up as Will Ferrell.
I don't understand what that was all about.
They were trying to do some kind of promotion. Maybe it's going to be on a website. I don't know. But they're dressed in the ABA type, uniforms that they're wearing in the movie.
They're sitting in chairs, and then they wait. Like the second you come up the escalator, they just accost you.
Yeah.
They came running up. Picture here. Have a cup.
Yeah.
Have a plastic cup and a little cardboard cutout of a face of Will Ferrell on a stick.
Yeah.
What, am I supposed to hold this in front of my face and go, ooh, look, people are going to mistake me for Will Ferrell.
And Kenny is just brutal.
Oh, yeah.
Doing his job. He's great at his job. They don't have time. He's like just being a complete ass. These
They're
guys,
part of this.
They're probably making like $5 an hour just to get a couple pictures of people going into the theater to see semi-pro, and Kenny's just like, he's acting like it's Michael Jackson coming through. Just like, these guys don't have time for this.
I couldn't be bothered.
Right.
I was tired anyway.
Yeah.
And you know me.
Yeah.
I like getting out of the city.
Yes.
Pretty quickly.
But you did promise to go to this screening.
I promised to go to it, and I was going to go because I assumed it was going to be like a screening room kind of a thing.
Yeah.
First we're accosted by that. And then the strict security.
Yeah.
At the door to the actual theater.
Yeah.
Because I guess they don't want people bootlegging. So they were telling people to turn their phones off completely.
How about they don't want people shooting other people in the theater? How about a metal detector?
I didn't know that yet.
Yeah, we're getting to that point. How about a metal detector? Who gives a crap if I'm bringing a cell phone into your theater?
So everybody is online, and they're the guy's going through, shut off your cell phone. Well, it's on vibrate. No, you need it off. You need it off. Turn it off. So then it gets to Kenny, and the guy says, you got to turn your cell phone off. And Kenny goes, no.
He goes, that's nice, but no. Mine stays on.
It's on vibrate.
Mine stays on.
And he wouldn't shut it off. We got into like a little altercation with the gentleman.
I thought it was going to get ugly.
Yeah. Because he wasn't going to turn it off. And I guess the guy had been told, make sure people turn it off. Then I was next in line, and he goes, is your cell phone off? I go, I don't have one. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there.
With the iPhone.
With the, yes, I got my little iPhone.
And a video camera, by the way.
Yeah, that was another thing. Like, they're checking everybody. Little Sam couldn't get in immediately because he had a camera on him.
Yeah.
Well, photo camera.
Yeah.
And he had to leave it somewhere. It's just a big pain in the ass. Then meanwhile, I walk in, and I have a complete video camera in my pocket.
Oh, that little thing?
It's small, but this thing kicks ass.
Yeah.
And I could have filmed the entire movie on this thing. Although
I saw the guy in the front row.
I saw the guy too.
We'll explain that too. But so then we walk into the theater to take our seats for the great screening of Semi-Pro, that they set them nice for us and our listeners, right? I'm thinking that we are going to be taken care of. And they had, 2 rows roped off for us, Anthony?
Yeah.
And I rip off the tape because here we are for our VIP seats, right? I walk into the theater with Anthony, and as I walk in, I see everybody that's a little higher up in the seats. Yeah. They all have their hands in the air.
Like they just don't care.
Right. They all have their hands in the air, and stupid me, because I'm an idiot, I'm thinking, wow, our fans are really excited to see us.
I can't even look at you.
So I give a wave like, what's up? What's up, everyone?
Oh, boy.
I didn't say what's up, everyone, but I gave that look like, hey, thanks for joining us for the screening of Semi-Pro. Very excited. Oh, look how popular we are. They all have their hands in the air, Jimmy.
Yeah.
And it took me a couple seconds to realize the reason they had their hands in the air wasn't because the radio stars that are Opie and Anthony have just arrived. There was a guy right behind us throwing free Semi-Pro crap out.
Yeah.
So they had their hands up to receive free gifts, but they thought it was a king's welcome?
Yes.
They were throwing things.
There is no.
I didn't even see that.
I was in front of you.
I couldn't get into the seat quick enough and just sit there.
Well,
I had to go on like the defensive.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking around.
Yeah.
Because the element in this place was just not good.
Well, remember when we were just talking about the Port Authority? It was obvious that they walked around that area, which is awful, and said, hey, who wants to see a free movie?
Yep.
So it was pretty much the dregs of society.
Is it inside?
Right.
Is it inside and is it warm? Would I get some popcorn?
That's pretty much everybody that was in the theater.
We were kind of scared, and thank God Kenny was smart enough to tell the company that, maybe I should, escort the boys to this screening. Thank God Kenny stepped up, because it was definitely a little scary in this theater for this screening, and there were no fans of this radio show. The Stalker Patty was there, and maybe two more people, maybe. Yeah. And the theater was packed.
All the rest, they just doled the tickets out at the Port Authority and on the side streets and wherever they could find a bum sitting against a brick wall with a paper bag in his hand with a bottle in it.
Yeah. Where are the white people at?
Yeah.
And then some guy with some weird disease that was just like rock and rolling the entire movie. One of the only white guys had a severe problem.
Well, anytime.
I don't know what it was. I was looking for his wheelchair.
I think he was retarded.
You think?
Yeah, because every time music started playing, because the movie is set in the 70s.
Yeah.
So music would start playing, and it's period music of the 70s.
Yeah.
He'd start like rocking back and forth to the music.
Yeah.
Complete retard.
He's just rocking in the seat, Jimmy. So. Yeah, walked in thinking everyone, wow, they're finally here. Hey! And they're all just trying to grab free crap that is worthless. I couldn't sit down fast enough, and you never saw my head for the rest of the movie. I just slumped down into my chair. I turned beet red.
Were you embarrassed?
Oh, my God.
It was so bad. And then to just see...
it was the worst. It was the worst smashing. I can't remember a smashing like that in a long time, man.
Than and Travis walk in with their plastic cups, their Semi-Pro cups, and little cardboard things. You guys had stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Than, what made you even hold on to that longer than a second?
We got roped into that picture thing.
Did you? How bad was that?
I felt bad for those guys because they were just trying to be like, cheerleaders.
Oh, they were so like
come
loud.
On, get your picture.
Get your picture. Come on, everybody.
No. And know why? And I was mortified, and I know Kenny was doing his job, but I used to be that guy, and I know how people treat you. So I was trying to do the right thing. Like, all right, hurry, come on, let's take a picture, but we got to get going, Anyway, the movie was all right, but
can I tell you
the audience was not. It was a scary audience, and then that's when I was thinking. Wait, they want us to turn off our cell phones, but they didn't check any of these animals for freaking guns or weapons? Where's the metal detector? Dude, go ahead, Jimmy.
No, so here's why I didn't want to go, because this is what you knew was not going to be good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you had to be there by 11, a private screening or something that was for the show, they should have done for 11:30 or noon.
Right.
But when it said, look, it's starting at 11, it's like, this is a predetermined thing.
Yeah.
We'd like you guys to be a part of it.
Whether you're there or not, that's starting at 11.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they don't want the people rioting if it doesn't.
Anthony noticed the neck gang tattoos as half.
That's all nice.
That's not half, but a bunch of people were coming and trying to find a seat.
I saw a lot of gang tats, and then when the lights went out,
homeless.
Yep.
And white guys that had some kind of
mental problems.
Yeah.
Saw the guy with the little telescope thing. He had a little infrared little scope.
Yeah.
And he was looking at the front of the theater the whole time at the seats, making sure nobody was bootlegging the movie.
What do you have, like a night vision?
Yeah. So you could pick up any kind of
but he was
all right.
light on the camera.
I was thinking about that, though. What a dummy, because he only stayed on one side of the theater. So I'm thinking if I'm Mr. Bootlegger, dude, I'm going to move my apparatus to the left side of me and block it with a coat or something, and I'm good to go. Because he had a little red light on the thing, which made everyone go, what's going on at the front of the theater?
Yeah.
What does that guy got? That doesn't stop the bootleggers. It makes them think of a new way to do it. He should have kept moving from side to side is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
checking out the whole theater.
Cross in front of people. But, that guy, I was looking and going, I got a video camera on me. I could probably just tape it.
Yeah.
Although, I wouldn't want to. Yeah, it's not like one of those movies that really I wanted to bootleg.
Yeah, it was
and anyway, you would have caught part of the movie. Then the camera, if I was bootlegging it, would have tipped over while I was sleeping.
Yeah,
and then it would have come back up for the end.
Did you catch a few Z's?
Oh boy, did Anthony!
I was a little tired, and I'm watching the movie, and then the next thing I know, I'm waking up, and it's pretty much over. The movie's over. I was like, ooh, when did I fall asleep? I guess it was well before this.
Well, I could call my girl and she'll tell me, because I think you were sleeping on her shoulder at one point. Oh my God.
I kind of leaned over a little bit.
God. How tired were you?
I was leaning over a little bit.
Pretty much drooling on my chick.
I was sleepy. That's why I go home. I go home for a nappy.
The sales guy for the station here in New York, he showed up and I could see it on his face. He's like, I don't know what happened here.
Sorry, guys.
Wow.
Look.
You can leave if you want.
Chief, my kids were in that movie theater too.
It should have been a private screening. They should have had maybe. I know Andre came on yesterday. That was very cool. But I was so bothered that they didn't give us Will or Woody Harrelson. It's probably had nothing to do with them. It was the people that rep them.
I'm sure.
On the show.
I'm sure
it's coming in a lot. Opie waves and got a big "not you."
There's nothing worse. I can't. As you're telling me that, I can't picture anything more horrendous than seeing the merch man behind you.
I'm just walking in, giving a big wave, like, "Hey,
yeah, guys." Wow, they don't look
long
like
time no see. We haven't been out in public in a while.
They really don't look like our listeners, but
I
waving.
I figured it out quick, but unfortunately, I did have the hand up, and I was like doing the big hey.
It'd have been good if one of the guys would have tossed something into your hand, just thrown a T-shirt at you or something. And people just will get any crap if it's free. Because there were people leaning over. You know when someone's giving away, like, bread out of a UN truck in a refugee line? And everybody gets together and their hands are all up? That's what it looked like. Only they were giving out this little 8x10 flimsy piece of cardboard with the movie logo on it. Like, what are you going to do with that?
One of those hit me in the leg from behind me. And my girl goes, did they just throw stuff at us? And I'm like, no. I think they just didn't like it, and they were just throwing it, and then coincidentally it hit us. No. Everything's okay.
Don't worry. Don't turn around.
Where's Kenny? Oh, God, I need Kenny.
Don't turn around. Don't look.
Right. What's up there, Stan?
I got struck in the shoulder by something.
You did, right?
Ahead. I was like, it could be anybody.
And if that says a lot right there, because I'm an ass. But Stan could certainly defend himself. And if he's not turning around, if that doesn't give you a nice image of what we were dealing with yesterday. You didn't even turn around at all, right? And this thing hit you.
Torn apart by zombies.
Yeah.
Just manhandled.
It was just an awful experience.
Yeah.
Horrid.
This is one of the bigger radio shows in the country.
We still get treated like crap.
How about a screening without people who go to the bathroom before they remove their clothes. All right, if you don't want, if Woody Harrelson's not going to be there, give him a little talk beforehand. Right, I can accept that.
Yeah.
But how about no one who goes to the bathroom on themselves?
Yeah, we don't ask for much, right?
Oh, and there were so many of those people that would absolutely go to the bathroom on themselves.
Of course they would. That's what they were in the theater for. It's like a giant porta-john.
Yeah. It was. Yeah, they found a place to nap.
And I must say, I don't remember seeing any corn dogs.
No corn dogs. Yeah.
What happened there? Some kind of health department code?
I don't know.
Homeless guys probably ate them.
Oh, they probably did real quick.
Yeah.
I want another corn dog. Could you give me a corn dog?
Who are you?
Who the hell are you?
Yeah.
Sit down up front. Don't put your hand up like you know me. You don't know me.
Just waving to just derelicts.
Waving to bums.
Oh, my God. Oh, I felt so uncomfortable.
Wait, did you feel stupid when you waved?
Oh, my God.
It's so bad.
Like, just ask me all day.
Wait, like the tingle? The scalp tingle?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
What would future Opie do if he saw that Opie waving to a crowd of homeless people?
Yeah, I wish I could go back in time now and just slap him in the face and go, don't be so stupid.
Just take your seat, idiot.
Yeah,
that's what I would do.
Stop being desperate for attention and just sit down and enjoy the movie.
The old Opie would walk the new Opie, and when the new Opie went to turn around and wave, the other, you know how you guide a child by its shoulders?
Yeah.
The future Opie would just hold you by your shoulders. Don't turn around.
And just don't sit. Trust me on this.
See that? See the merch man?
No, but I have to. No, you don't trust me. I'm from the future.
Don't turn
I know
around.
how this ends.
They're not here for you.
It ends very embarrassingly.
They're not here for you. And then Stalker Patty. Yip, 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 yip.
Oh, it was a good movie.
She took the escalator down right behind us, and I'm serious, it was about 4 or 5 stories up, this movie theater, so these escalators just went on and on and on, and she didn't stop talking from the top all the way to the street. Yip, 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 yip.
I ran out of there.
Yip, 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 yip.
Did she like the movie?
Yeah, I thought it was very funny.
Usually I don't like sports movies.
It's a sports movie.
Shut up. It's not a sports movie, it's a comedy.
Did the crowd like it? Were they laughing?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some laughs.
Yeah.
Definitely.
How was Andre?
He was good.
Yeah.
He was the star of the movie, basically. Well, one of the stars, sure. All right, we're going to take a quick break here. That's our that's our experience at the semi-pro screening. I want to thank this fine radio station in New York City for putting us in harm's way yesterday.
And then at one point, Roland comes walking in, and Opie starts gesturing. Roland, over here. There's a seat next to Anthony. And he goes in the aisle, and I look at him and I go, sit there and I'll kill you. I will kill you.
We're not.
I'm in no mood for anyone responsible for getting me into this position. Leave.
I was getting some big laughs because just every once in a while before the movie started, I would just go, Earl!
Oh, yeah. There were about 3 or 4 versions of Earl there.
Easily.
That were like spitting images.
Yeah, and I'm just yelling, Earl, what's up?
So you went to one on the 42nd Street and 9th Avenue.
Yeah, it was
that's
right.
They had, those are gang theaters.
Yeah.
One has one gang, and that's why there's one right across the street, because the other gang goes there.
Oh.
That's why there's 2
Are you
theaters.
kidding me?
That's lovely.
A guy who works in a task force on 42nd Street told me that's why there's guys in blue that will go to one and guys in red that will go to the other one. So
well, we
That's
saw.
nice.
I think we saw the guys in red. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of tattoo teardrops.
Yeah.
So a lot of neck tattoos with initials.
I don't get scared often. I was a bit scared
I
yesterday.
would never go to one of those.
I was a bit scared. I'm gonna be honest with everybody. I was a little nervous. But Kenny was just like, wow,
Very vigilant.
intense.
He wouldn't even sit.
He wouldn't even look at the movie. He was looking at us watch the movie for 2 hours straight.
Yeah.
I don't even know why we stayed, because we're good effing radio guys.
I would have left if I hadn't fallen asleep.
And I would have followed you out at that point.
That's gang theaters that they had you.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
of course.
Thanks.
Of course.
Thanks for putting us in the gang theater.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Why else would they have one right across the street? Doesn't it
Yeah.
strike you as odd that there's one theater, and if you look out the window, oh, there's the other one?
Yeah, why would they do that if not to separate the gangs?
Yeah. And then they get mad if we trash the station or the company, but come on. Do you understand what you're doing? You put us in harm's way
Hook us
yesterday.
up.
for a dumb promotion. The movie was good, but come on. Do it right next time. Find a white theater. Hate to be like that, but we're in a white neighborhood.
And the street team, I noticed, they were acting like corrections officers more than a street team. You know, street teams, usually they get out there and they're all smiles.
They're
and,
all rah, rah, rah.
Yeah, throwing out shirts and stuff and giving things away. These guys are like, all right, take it.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Lock down.
Move along.
Open 3.
Right.
They were just like COs.
They earned their $3.50 an hour yesterday.
Certainly did.
Oh, boy, did they. All right, we got to take a break, but thank you. Hey, what's up, everybody?
Yeah.
What's up?
Embarrassing.
Hey, it's Whip 'em Out Wednesday on the Opie and Anthony Show. Hey, good morning to everybody. What's up, Cleveland? What's up, Buffalo? How are you? We haven't talked to Buffalo in a while. Hi. They're just very quiet in Buffalo. They enjoy the show.
Yeah.
They don't get too involved, but they just enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
They're very, very nice. They would have been nice in that theater yesterday. You know, after my theater experience, I'm thinking, this John McCain guy, man.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wow.
You're changing your tune over there?
Loving McCain. And his Popeye eye.
Hey, he was tortured. He probably had his head in a vice.
I understand that.
He pop your eye out?
I respect the fact that he's a war hero.
Yes.
You know, absolutely. I was in the gym.
Tortured.
And CNN was talking bad about McCain, but it was so tame, I can't even tell you. I don't even remember exactly what, but they were taking a little shot at John McCain.
Yeah.
Nothing like what Obama and Hillary are doing. And this guy just drops his weights and starts yelling at the TV, going, "Come on, he's a war hero! Leave him alone!" And I'm like, oh, God, please don't recognize me in the gym. Don't recognize. You're the one that really trashes him.
Yeah, he's, I don't know. It's amazing that you can't completely figure out what's going to happen with these things. Like you should be able, at this point, there are 3 viable candidates. Mm-hmm. You should be able to absolutely know who's going to be president.
No.
You should.
Not really.
With the going through history and looking at who's won the presidency before.
So you thought Clinton was going to be president before he was president? That came out of nowhere. People forget. No one knew who Clinton was.
Once it was down to Clinton, you know, and who was he running against? Bush?
Bush.
Yeah.
Bush Sr. was supposed to win that. He was extremely popular at the end of his first term.
Yeah, but his popularity took a dump before the election.
At the worst time. Yes, I understand that. But he should have had a second term.
He ran a bad campaign. He lost it rather than Clinton won it.
Yeah.
Clinton came out of nowhere. People forget. Like, it was almost like the Democrats threw Clinton, in there because they're like, well, Bush has got this. He's got a second term wrapped up. And then, wow, things drastically changed. Maybe in other elections, but I remember going, who is this Clinton guy? What is going on here? This is Bush's win.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It just seems to me like you should be able to go, it's going to be a landslide. And
so you're not feeling good about your boy there, McCain?
No, I am. I kind of have
you don't think he's got
faith
up,
or
though.
A complete lack of faith in the people in this country. I think they're still too scared.
Yeah.
I think people are still a little too scared.
Yeah, all right. Well,
vote for a woman or a minority as president.
They had a debate in Cleveland.
Yes,
yesterday.
These two are just debating all the time.
I read someone's instant feedback, and he was very, very mad that we didn't take his phone call yesterday because he was gonna disrupt the debate yesterday in Cleveland. And he wanted to get on the air and I had no idea until after the show. I was just reading some feedback as we were getting ready to go home. And his feedback said, man, I had something for you guys. I was going to, disrupt the debate. And you guys didn't even put me on the air.
Oh, really?
And he goes, I had a sign that I was going to show in the middle of the debate. Still going to do it, by the way. Obviously he didn't because it would be headline news around the world.
Of course.
His sign said, I swear to you, the C word versus the N word.
He wasn't going to do that.
No.
I swear to God, Jimmy.
No, I believe you.
It was on instant feedback, and the guy is so mad that we didn't take his phone call yesterday on this fine radio show. I'm like, what planet are you from? How is that good for our show?
Yeah.
Because they will blame us in the end.
Yeah. Thanks.
You think that sign would have actually gotten in?
I know.
Not after the
what does that mean?
Rich thing. I bet you they're looking for signs left and right now, right?
It's hysterical.
All right.
That would be really funny to see. Oh, my God, would that be hysterical? Does that say this? And
who the what the?
There's no how the what?
The only thing we got. You want to do a little Hillary and Obama? I got one little thing.
Yeah, let's hear because I love
the boys
this
got
phoniness.
Together. I think it's Sam. Hillary just very annoyed. She's just annoyed in general. She knows she's done. She's been waiting her whole life to be president, and it's not going to happen.
No.
Yeah,
and I think it's one. And I think she doesn't get another shot at this either. By the way,
no, she's losing ground like crazy.
Maybe she could stop wearing her grandmotherly wool skirt like jacket outfits. It's horrendous.
And I hate the way they just slap her that red rouge on her appley cheeks.
Appley.
Oh, she's got these big friggin' appley cheeks.
Appley.
And they slap rouge all over it. Like grandma.
Appley.
Yeah, you ever notice her? She got those, like, high cheekbone things, but that's usually an asset.
Are they implants?
I have no idea.
Hey, the women are getting the cheek implants.
Are they?
That's one of the things they like to get done. Well,
have the fat sucked out of her ankles and injected into her cheeks.
Yeah. Well, it's a quick clip because we got to get into the Anthony prom date thing. I did extra work yesterday. I'm getting very excited about this promotion we were attempting to do.
I wouldn't get too excited.
Let's do the Hillary first. This is the only thing we got from last night.
The Houston Chronicle has called it a big win for Texas, but Ohio Democratic Senator Brown, your colleagues in the Senate, has called it a job-killing trade agreement. Senator Clinton, you've campaigned in South Texas. You've campaigned here in Ohio. Who's right?
Well, can I just point out that in the last several debates, I seem to get the first question all the time. And I don't mind. I'll be happy to field them, but I do find it curious. And if anybody saw Saturday Night Live, maybe we should ask Barack if he's comfortable and needs another pillow. I just find it kind of curious that I keep getting the first question on all of these issues, but I'm happy to answer it.
Why is she watching Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
Exactly. And Hillary, you might want to say that before the debate. You see, you don't want to complain about going first.
Right.
What do you want, last upsies?
Yeah.
Stupid. This is not...
I think if you're making good points, it doesn't matter if you go first or second.
Are you allowed to do that before, behind the scenes?
Are you allowed to call last upsies just before it starts? I call last upsies.
Last upsies.
We were on the way over. Senator Obama got in the front seat when I had specifically yelled shotgun in the lobby.
At which point she was tackled by Secret Service.
The SNL thing she's talking about, we got that. It's
oh, really?
Yeah, just a piece.
And our first question is for Senator Obama from Jorge Ramos.
Senator Obama, are you comfortable? Is there anything we can get for you?
No, thank you. I'm fine.
John King, a follow-up?
Senator Obama, a minute ago, Jorge Ramos asked if there was anything we could get you, and you said, quote, "No, thank you, I'm fine." My question is, are you sure? Because it's really no trouble.
I am quite sure. Thank you, though.
Wow. Uncomfortable laughter from the audience. Anyone else hear that? I guess we're supposed to laugh here.
Yeah. Hillary is a little upset because she's losing. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So she's gonna bitch and complain.
She's thrown in the kitchen sink. They're mentioning that a lot in these articles.
She's grabbing at straws, as they say.
All right, enough of that. Who cares? We got more important business
are
here.
People saying she won or no? Or he won, bro?
They're saying their debates really aren't even getting a clear-cut winner anymore. They're just these kind of niceties. They're really not taking huge jabs at each other. I think they don't want to divide up the party, so they're being kind of nice to each other. They said they were comparing their records and saying that they were very similar on a lot of things. And it's a bunch of crap.
I don't really know who won.
And look at why did Obama have to denounce Farrakhan's support? You know, it's like, why can't he accept the support of Farrakhan?
Because of people like Anthony. You heard Anthony ranting 2 days ago.
Like, well, that's the guy you want.
Yeah,
Farrakhan supporting him.
Yeah,
you want a guy that Farrakhan supports?
Jimmy, you were sitting right here. Anthony went off on that whole thing. Like, here's your boy, Obama.
There he is. He liked it, and I never used that word to describe him.
Boy.
I never said that. But you don't want Farrakhan supporting your guy. That's what the guy's insane.
Yeah.
And so Obama's got to get out there and say, hey, I denounced this guy. I can't keep anybody from supporting me.
Yeah.
Or liking me, he said. But that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at her in the grandmotherly.
So some people are saying that the C won.
C wins. I don't know. You got to give it to the N.
Oh, my God.
N versus C.
All right, listen. Let's, what? Need to fix? Why?
I want to change the contact info on it.
Yeah, but we're ready to do this, Steve. What are you going to do?
I'm going to change the contact info.
The contact info, like people are actually going to call in?
Yeah, do you think people are actually going to...
We wanted to put the number. Remember how we wanted to use the FU line as the number?
Yeah.
I want to put that.
All right, why don't you stand close and then
tag it?
Yeah, you'll tag it and go, well, you know what you just heard? Well, we got to change something. Because this is what we had planned for right now. We're trying to get Anthony a prom date, and I did some extra work yesterday.
I don't see it working.
Well, let me play what Tim put together.
Well, maybe this is a little more mainstream then?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm Anthony Cumia, and I approve this message.
Hey, it's Opie from the Opie and Anthony Show. By now, you probably know that Anthony is single. He broke up with his girl right around prom season. I think Anthony wants to go to a prom.
Bring Anthony to your prom.
We're looking for women out there that would consider taking Anthony to their prom.
You can be Anthony's prom date.
Send a picture to us. Where? I don't know, because I don't have, someone's email in front of me. But I think Voice Guy will tell you where to send your picture.
That email address is promsearch@gmail.com.
I think Anthony wants to go to a prom.
Promsearch@gmail.com. Send your photos and tell us why you want to be Anthony's prom date. It's a prom date with Anthony. And please, be 18 or older.
Thank you. Over and out.
Gotta cut loose.
Foot loose. Jesus.
So, what has to be changed in that promo there, Steve?
Please call 866-FU line 1 if you're interested in being Anthony's prom date. That's 866-FU line 1.
And isn't it if you're interested?
Line, right?
Isn't it if you're interested in Anthony being your prom date and not being Anthony's prom date because it's not my prom?
You say potato, I say potato.
And you don't feel good about this this contest.
I'm not really feeling it. I don't think anything's really going to come of it.
Huh?
I don't think anything's really going to come of it with some of the lewd descriptions of what is required of some of these young ladies.
But we adjusted it a bit.
Really?
The only thing we can't budge on, we have to say it again, right, Jimmy? I mean, if you're going to have Anthony as your prom date, you have to put out. That's
Absolutely.
the only thing. Everything else, we'll work around.
See, that seems to be the part that I don't think is going to work very
Jimmy
well.
Suggests that you don't go to the prom, that you just stay in the parents' driveway as you're picking her up and do what you have to do. All right, maybe you have to actually go to the prom for a dance or two. All right? But the girl has to put out.
But see, that could be the problem when I come up to the house and mom and dad are there.
Yeah.
And they kind of know that the contest, one of the prerequisites there was that their daughter, how you say, puts out.
Well,
you know, that might be a problem with the dad.
That has a lot of,
or mom.
What's the definition of putting out for a younger lady? It might just be like, honk, honk. That might be the definition.
Do you even think copping a feel is something that the parents would be good with?
Well, yes. I know the girls these days, they don't think, is actual sex, So that's a guarantee. You're going to get some of that.
What's
the problem, Anthony?
I don't know. I don't I think it'll.
Why don't you at least have an open mind and see if anybody actually calls the FU line and leaves their info? I mean, every time we mention this, the phones start lighting up.
Oh, yes, they do.
Unfortunately, it's a lot of guys that...
A lot of guys are calling that they would never allow me in their house.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't think the description is very nice. I could probably go and have a lovely time.
Well, what's the problem with this?
I think the deal breaker that you're saying is a little too rough.
Now, how about this? Not only do they have to put out, it has to be in one of 3 ways that you see fit, and you have to be older than the parents. You have to be older than the parents.
Yeah, I think that's
part of the, they have to show ID proving they're younger than you by at least 6 weeks.
All right, I think that's
by
fair.
At least 6 weeks.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. That would be a little awkward, I would say.
Girls 18, her parents are 20. I mean, at 38, 39-year-old parents, 40-year-old parents.
Hey, we got Lydia from Oceanside. Hate her voice. Hi, Lydia. How are you?
I'm excellent, thank you. How are you all?
Good. What do you got today?
Good.
I wanted to let you know that when I'm not doing a private practice in the evening, I work in a school. And I often chaperone the prom, and I'd be more than happy to have Anthony come and chaperone with me. I can't promise the girls will put out, but you never know.
Would you put out for Anthony?
Well, I'm married. If I wasn't, I definitely would.
Ant?
Connection's bad.
Ant?
Phone.
No, it's perfect.
No, connection's bad.
Hey, Lydia, how awful are you in the looks department?
Oh, I'm not awful at all. I'm quite attractive.
Really? You sound like you would be just horrendous. Doesn't she? I just picture just
in the voice,
a train wreck of a face.
You don't know.
Can we see a picture of you, Lydia?
Yeah, we need to see a picture of you.
Okay, I guess I could probably send you guys a picture.
All right, send a picture.
Mm-hmm.
How you gonna do that?
Yeah.
I don't know. You tell me.
Are you part of my yuck?
No, I don't have a MySpace.
Book.
Yeah, part of book. Right. Sorry, I just said exactly what you did, Ed.
It's the older people's version. She's on mymenopause.com. Crying woman with a profile.
Well, that part is true.
Today's mood, hot flashes.
Feels fat.
Is fat.
You guys missed it. She said that's actually true. You're going through the menopause, Lydia?
No, I was just joking.
You were joking. Die.
I gotcha.
Oh. Let's go to Bill in Pennsylvania. Bill, what's up?
Bill sounds like a guy's name.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Billy.
Billy.
With an I.
Billy. What's up, Bill?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Oh.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hello, Bill.
Oh. Hey, listen, all right, Jimmy, better?
How about you just say what you wanted to say?
Jesus.
I just want to say hi. You know, I was feeling lonely and driving, and, you know.
All right, we're going to take another break.
Click.
One more bad call. We take the phones out of the mix today. That's what we do. Phone number 877-212-0&A. When we get back, anyone watching this Moment of Truth?
No.
A couple here in New York getting huge headlines because this woman went on Moment of Truth and pretty much ruined her marriage just to try to get the money.
Fessed up to some stuff.
It's amazing.
It's a lovely culture.
We got the audio. We'll play it next. It's Opie and Anthony.
But I'm too negative.
Stay there. Opie, Anthony, Jim Norton. Jim Norton's going to be in Cleveland this weekend, folks.
Yes, this Friday at the House of Blues. Both shows are sold out.
Of course they are.
But, you know, considering that the show is terrible in Cleveland, according to Benjamin Bornstein. I mean Maxwell. Sorry, Rockstar. Sorry.
Benjamin Bornstein.
Sorry, midget with the beer belly.
Yeah, a little short, fat man. I apologize. I didn't mean to look at your non-rock star name. Did Bubba make you pick? Take Maxwell. Okay. So yeah, I'll be there Friday night.
Not funny.
Not funny. The guy's not funny.
Not funny.
He talks in his real voice.
We got to communicate, too, that he spent a long time on the show again on us, and he wants to punch us in the face now.
What happened, Benny?
I guess Maxwell wants to punch us in the face.
Does he?
Will Benjamin Bornstein or Maxwell be doing the punching? Which one? Jesus.
It would have to be Maxwell.
Oh, Maxwell, because he's the tough guy.
This is what I'm going to do.
Shut up.
I'm in Cleveland every once in a while. The next time I go to Cleveland, which could be sooner than later.
Oh, what does that mean?
I'm going to have my entire schedule posted on the internet so Maxwell could find me and try to punch me in the face.
Ooh. You doing stand-up?
I'm scared of semi-pro screenings. I'm not scared of Maxwell's. Stupid Maxwell.
How about this?
There's a million Maxwells out there in radio. Ooh, I'm going to punch you in the face. Are you? Well, I'm going to tell you where I'm going to be. Let's see it happen.
I'll leave your name at the door.
Ooh.
Yes. I'll leave 2 tickets under Bornstein and 2 under Maxwell. You come as whoever you want to be that night.
Whatever douche you are that day.
Whatever costume you want to put on, sweetie, you put it on, and you can come to the show.
Not funny.
Yeah, I'm just going to go and watch. I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Is he going to go as Superman or Clark Kent? Which one do you think, Jim?
You can go and just watch as the crowd sits there and just doesn't laugh at all.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's what happens at Jimmy's shows.
Yeah.
What a douche.
Go to Jimmy's show, brave man. Go to Jimmy's show.
And punch him in the face.
And punch him in the face.
I like that, actually.
Who does he want to punch? Did he say who exactly? Is it all of us?
I think he hates me more than he hates you guys.
Oh, nice.
I'm guessing, just by the way. You spoke him.
I got the communique, so, I mean, we don't listen to his show. We get communiques, and then you force us to go freaking scan through a show to find what you're saying.
What if he shows up?
Oh, I don't know, Jimmy. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Watch him eat a lot more food than he should. His health. Who cares? Punch him in the face. I'm 39 years old. You really want to beat people up for that? So why don't you just do this? Use your real voice and be funny. Just do that.
You know, I could do anything I want these days.
Yeah.
I should fly over to Cleveland.
Yeah.
And join Jimmy just in case Maxwell shows up. Then I'll have 2 people to punch.
I would like that a lot, actually, if you came.
Really?
I have a mouthful of melon.
I think you should go.
I could do whatever I want.
It's a little.
I'm a free man.
How do you fly there? Continental
it's a free country.
Still?
Yes.
We did Continental a few times. I think JetBlue. Yeah. Does JetBlue go to Cleveland nowadays?
I don't know.
I'm not sure either.
They needed the money.
All right. Well, maybe we should just stay home because we're scared.
Oh, yeah.
We're scared.
Petrified. Not funny.
Not funny.
Benjamin.
And punt. I'm gonna, next time I see them, I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Are you?
And punt.
Are you really?
Go F yourself, little boy. That's right, you're a little...
What's the matter?
You're a little boy.
What's the matter? The listeners getting to you a little bit? What's the matter? The listeners getting to you? Let me tell you something. I ain't heard one Benny Bornstein or Maxwell fan or anything call this program and give us any crap.
And you want to know another piece of the puzzle? I was saving this one, Maxwell, but you might want to talk to your bosses.
Oh.
You might want to talk to your bosses and ask them who they were trying to contact because they heard that someone's contract might be coming up soon.
Oh.
Let's see if they're honest with you, Maxwell. Benjamin. That's your homework assignment today. Go talk to your bosses and ask them, and let's see if they're honest with you.
Yeah.
Who they were trying to contact because their contracts are coming up soon. Okay?
All right. Benjamin.
There you go, Benjamin.
He's on 3 to 7 in Cleveland. The number's 1-800-348-1007. So maybe you're a fan of Maxwell and you want to call and tell him you're a fan. Okay, fine. Call and tell him you're a fan.
Have that little sit down with the bosses. Let's see if they're going to be honest with you. Hey, we're going to move on with our radio show. We got Moment of Truth. This is a big story, especially here in New York, because the couple was from New York. It's like, I think it's on like page 3 of the papers today. Young couple, they go on this Moment of Truth. I tried this Moment of Truth. I tried to watch it. I was bored.
Yeah.
Especially when I found out that the questions they ask on this TV show, they ask ahead of time.
Yeah, beforehand.
There's no lie detector happening at that moment. They already did the lie detector backstage as they ask these questions. So as they're sitting in the hot seat, they already know what the questions are going to be asked.
And the answers
what questions
and everything. Yeah.
Right.
So I think everybody knew that. And it made for a dull show, so they needed something to spice it up, and I guess this was it.
Right.
I wonder if this couple, by the way, this married couple that this happened to now, I wonder if they're in on it, if there's a contract thing that says you can't talk about it.
Maybe.
So they have to play along.
You never know. You know, this just a big blurred line now between everything. What used to be reality shows and game shows, now you don't know what's what. There used to be like strict rules to game shows.
Yeah.
You couldn't do this or that, or you get in trouble with you can't do that anymore. There's like, is it reality show? Is it written? Is it not? Does it suck? What am I saying? Why am I telling you?
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, we got to go backwards for a second. Let's go to Tom in Lindenhurst. Tom, what's up?
What's going on?
Hey,
guys? Man. Same. You guys got to start the blimp back up, man. Start collecting bras. I think Maxwell's going to get a drive-by.
You want to get the blimp going again, Ove?
Yeah, I say for old times we fire up that blimp. Lingy.
Oh, yeah.
Beep, beep. No, please don't linger that long. Clear that area.
What do you say, Ant? Do we fire up the blimp?
No lingering.
Let's start collecting bras.
Yeah. You know, dude, I saw you in the camouflage. Thanks, Rockhole. Thanks for trying. Appreciate it.
Thanks for trying to help us out. You're still a douche, though. Hey, so moment of truth. It's a young married couple from New York City. She's a hot blonde, and the guy is pretty much just a douchey little guy that just sat there, according to Travis, and took this whole thing. Yeah, cop. Oh. And we love the cops. We really do. But this guy, wow, not representing the NYPD. Half the NYPD would have pretty much socked this girl in the face live on TV.
Yeah.
For doing what she was doing. This guy sat there and took it. I want to apologize to the NYPD. You look bad today.
Was he in New York? Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Jeez.
Here we go.
Once
Moment
again,
of truth.
Question 15.
Do you believe I'm the man you should be married to?
I guess this needs a setup. Okay, so the game's going along. It's getting pretty intense. And they bring out this blonde's ex-boyfriend.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
and she's been married for a while now. How many years? I'm not really sure. Not too long because they're in their early
2 years.
to mid-20s. Okay, married 2 years. So now it's time to bring out the ex-boyfriend and ask a question.
Once again, question 15.
Do you believe I'm the man you should be married to?
Oh, what's that question?
The ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
As the husband is sitting there watching his wife.
Well, wow. I'm going to be honest and say yes.
Damn! You just been pwned.
True.
How does this make you feel, Jimmy? I see a look on your face of complete disgust.
We're a gross, disgusting society.
Yeah.
This is what we like.
Yeah.
We're just gross.
More people are watching this than the debates.
Yeah.
You know?
This is what we've boiled down to.
Yeah.
This is that thick mess at the bottom of the pot when you boil everything out.
Yeah.
That's what's left. That's what's left of humanity.
We're a lovely,
sludge.
lovely culture.
But what guy would sit, a TV show or not, what guy would sit there and let that happen in front of him?
Yeah.
Seriously.
And look at the dollar value. She's just emasculating this man as the dollar value goes up.
She sold him out for 100 G's on that question. Yes, what do you got, Travis?
And the crowd is clapping the entire time that she gets all these questions right.
Yeah, it's the new Rome.
But before this, she'd already been asked if she had cheated on her husband, which she said yes.
Yeah.
And
well, actually, Travis, thanks, but that was the next question.
Good one, Travis.
Good one, Travis. That's wonderful. Thank you.
Sorry, we're gonna send somebody over now to kill your little dog, Dexter.
Why would you do that?
Because
payback is a bitch.
Yeah, you got to keep you in line.
That's right.
Fair.
I'm gonna punch your dog in the face next time I see him.
Oh no!
Yes, I got it now.
I want to chew his ears off.
Yeah, that little cute thing.
It's big ears.
So, Jimmy, you're disgusted.
I'm just as much of a perv and a creep as I am. This voyeurism is just depressing. It's just the fact that this is what people like. Just this game show host, this failed entertainer, is to stand there and emasculate some NYPD cop. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
I think
just blindsided.
The cop's dumb for sitting there instead of just getting up and knocking her teeth out. But just what an awful countryman.
You know, I don't believe in hitting women, but in this case, I'm thinking I agree with Jimmy. The guy should have got up and slugged her. What else could you do?
Look at this stupid.
Well, that's the guy. I think the host is the guy from Temptation Island, right? Is he the old host from Temptation Island? Yeah, he used to be the host on Temptation Island, where he was hoping the couples would cheat with other couples on the island.
Great. That is true. You just stand up and whack her. Blacken that eye.
Yeah. Here we go. So I think this is the next question. Oh, here's the husband responding. What do you think the husband's going to do? He just he hears he obviously hates the ex-boyfriend to begin with because he's not stupid. The ex-boyfriend comes out and they asked the girl, "Would you have married the ex-boyfriend?" She says yes. Now you're the husband. What are you going to say on this show? I really don't know. I didn't see this show.
Unless you're a cuckold and you like this, what can you say?
Yeah.
Oh, gee, that's kind of.
I thought about you, semi-pro. They had a little cuckold scene.
Yeah,
they really. Yeah,
cuckolding.
Yeah, a little bit. Jim.
Nice. I wasn't getting a massage while you guys saw that movie either.
You weren't?
No. No, sir.
What are you talking about? You want to elaborate?
No, sir.
Okay, here we go. Husband responding.
Is there anything you want to say at this point?
No, there's really nothing else I can really hear, so might as well just go for it.
Aww.
Have you guys talked about this ex-boyfriend at all?
Yeah, earlier on in our marriage, but I mean, I didn't know he was still an issue.
Oh.
I mean, with an answer like that, I can only assume that you're not happy. Are you unhappy?
Sometimes.
Oh.
And look at I like the way the people are trying to pretend that they're not the pigs that they are. They're going, oh.
Yeah, they're there.
What are they going to ask next? Ooh, I can't wait.
Oh.
Hopefully they ask her how many times she gave up the third hole. They're just, yeah, you're right. They're just lapping it all up as audience members.
At least in ancient Rome, they were honest. Like when you were buried up to the neck, they wouldn't pretend, they wouldn't feign empathy. They would just throw food at your skull.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's a rotten tomato against your side of your face.
Well, I don't want to explain yet. This ends perfectly, by the way. But here's the next question.
Since you've been married, have you ever had sexual relations with someone other than your husband?
Oh.
I'm going to have to say yes.
Oh.
That answer is true.
Why are they clapping?
Why? Who's clapping at that?
The whole audience is clapping.
Yeah.
This is still a game show, everybody. Come on. Yeah.
Clap.
They're clapping.
The music.
Yeah.
The music.
Dong.
And the guy is sitting there just taking it. How desperate are you for fame?
Oh. Bad news for the country. You just see like why we're hated around the world.
That's who we are.
Yeah.
This is us. This is our.
Oh God.
You know, and if it was a good show, I would be right there watching it. It's just an awful show.
Yeah, it's not even entertaining.
It really is. I'm not gonna sit here and be Mr. Innocent here. I would watch something like this, no problem. But they try to do it in such a way that it's kind of safe, and they don't actually have the lie detector hooked up to the person.
Mm-hmm.
It's all predetermined and all that crap.
There's the new show about infidelity. It's called Smell My Finger. Tuesdays on Fox. Five of the wife's friends come in, and she has to be blindfolded to guess which one the husband was out with.
The only problem I have with this show, or this particular show we're listening to, is that the husband, is just sitting there taking this.
Yeah. I mean...
You're not a man.
You can act like a man.
You're not a man.
Unbelievable.
Fancy talk for a whore.
2 more gets you $200,000. But be careful. One mistake, you lose it all. Are you feeling like you should go for it now?
Yes.
Okay. Now, before we play the rest of this clip, what's key to this story is the fact that the woman, after she was on the show, was interviewed, and she said that she said, "What the hell? You know, I'm doing this for the money.
Really?
This is a nice payday. I'm doing this for the money. So I'm willing to say, you know, to expose who I am as a person, so I could walk away with a boatload of cash."
That's got to be nice for the husband when he goes into the station house.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, did you see the TV show? He was probably telling everybody, hey, I'm going to be on TV. Oh, great. Do you think they watched? Walks in there. Oh, how embarrassing.
The LA cops with Rodney King were happier about their TV appearance than this guy.
Yeah, no kidding.
Question 17. Do you think you're a good person?
Jimmy, you all right? What happened?
Just a really good question. It's a good follow-up.
It's wonderful, right?
Is it wrong to steal cookies? What?
Honestly, I think I am a good person.
So your answer is?
Yes.
This crowd should be gassed.
That answer is false.
She loses all the money on that question. Let's say hi to Mike in Philly. Mike, what's up?
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
Oh, if you were just saying how the guy just sits there and takes it,
yeah,
and you would never be able to do that, at the end of the clip, he goes up and hugs her and, like, kind of consoles her.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Consoles her?
Wouldn't you just... Wouldn't you, at the very least, just walk out?
Or say the...
Yeah. At the very least, this is going on in your relationship. Wouldn't you just walk out?
Absolutely.
Why would you sit there? There's nothing in the rules that say that the guy has to sit there and take it. Oh, here's the clip. Look.
They all applaud at the end.
And they're hugging. And this is the last clip of the show.
Lauren, I am so sorry. Why do you think this came up as a lie for you when I asked you, do you think you're a good person?
Because even after everything that I have done, stealing the money and everything, I think that I've become a better person. That's why I think I am a good person.
Oh, so you're a piece of crap.
Yeah, it came up as a lie, which means that somewhere in you, you haven't forgiven yourself.
It's an old boyfriend.
Somewhere, your truth is that you don't think you're a good person at all. Why don't you go out and hang out with your family? And I thank you very much, Lauren, for being on the show.
This host,
Mark Wahlberg, is the worst.
Smarmy ass.
This guy's been around, just kicking around forever.
His arm should be ripped off in some sort of a farming accident.
Yeah. Let's get him on the show.
In a combine.
With that stupid suit just dangling.
Give me an interview with Mark Wahlberg. And not the good one.
Not Dirk.
Not Dirk, right. This clown. Let's get him on the show. You know what? We're a pretty honest show.
Sure.
I believe we're more honest than any other radio show out there. We're not perfect. We understand that. Curtis Nunn writes from Atlanta. Yes, this game show is so despicable. Why are you playing the audio?
Oh, well.
Because we're bigger pigs than they are, sir.
Exactly.
Call this out, and we'll acknowledge you have a fine instant feedback there, sir.
There's no illusions with this program, sir.
No.
We're not trying to pawn ourselves off as some help show or, we know we're scum. That show should put a "we're scum" disclaimer in front of it.
Yeah. By the way, some people might laugh because I was Spuds Buckley back in the day. Well, this Mark Wahlberg used to be a singing waiter.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. And that instant feedback reminds me of something that's going on in the New York paper as well today. There is, on page 3 of the Daily News, they got a picture of John Gotti.
Oh, I know. Oof.
And the family very, very pissed off that this picture was released onto a website, I guess. Cancer-ravaged John Gotti picture in the paper today. What I find really interesting is the headline. It says, "Families furious as dying Gotti pic hits the net as the paper's showing the picture.
Yeah.
And I would say to the Daily News today that I didn't even know this picture was on the internet, but I now know because you printed it in your dumb paper.
You put the picture in the paper for more people to see than ever would have seen on the website.
Exactly. And you're pretty much trashing the website for having the picture on their website. But you're showing the picture in the paper as you attempt to trash the website for having the picture up there. We're just insane. The media is insane.
The same thing we just did.
Oh, I know. That's why I went this direction, Jimmy. You're right. You're absolutely right. It's like the whole Janet Jackson thing again, the whole Imus thing. More people heard about Imus and saw the Janet Jackson thing because the mainstream media shoved it down our faces a million times after the incident. If they would have just kind of let it go away, not many people would have seen the Janet Jackson boobie in the end.
Yeah.
You know? And speaking of which, if you want to stop school shootings, here's a message to the media. Don't cover them. And it's going to go away.
Oh, they can't.
Don't cover them.
Tell a tiger not to eat.
You know the last school shooting, we didn't even talk about it? We just, because we decided a while ago, let's, for the most part, we're not going to cover it.
Yeah.
You stop school shootings by stop covering it.
Because they see
you're glorifying
publicity.
it to the point where there's other dopes out there that are going to do the exact same thing.
These lonely guys.
These lonely guys that would have just walked in the woods somewhere and put a gun to their head now are going, wow, look at this. You're putting ideas in their head.
How about this? Next time there's a school shooting, we'll only cover it with a song parody contest.
Listen to this. The last photo of cancer-stricken mob boss John Gotti depicts a not-so-dapper Don, and its release left his spouse a less-than-merry widow. This is what the Daily News is saying, basically trashing the internet as they show the picture. The picture's right there for you to see. So, there you go.
Yeah, that's a brave sight there, putting that up.
No kidding. John Gotti was a great man.
Yikes. I hate the comparison. They put the two pictures together with the dapper Don when he's all dressed up in his friggin' expensive suits.
And his dappery.
His dappery.
Yeah, his dappery.
And then they put that picture up next to it. It's like, oh, oof. In prison.
Yeah.
He really is the movie type Godfather Don, Had that whole thing and then just dying in prison like that.
Right. Let's say hi to Mark in Philly. Mark, what's up?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Hey, good.
What I think, from the moment of truth, the very worst part of that show was probably about 5 or 6 times, every time they came back to break, Mark Wahlberg, that scumbag, sat up there and said, oh, we shouldn't show this show. I don't think that the network should have shown the show, but they decided to show it.
Oh, God.
The network decided to show it.
That's a bunch of horse crap, man. I mean, when we got a piece of, like, gold in front of us, we know how valuable that is.
Yeah, run with it.
But you're going to have a moral, like, angle to it as well. He knows how unbelievable that show was and that everyone was going to talk about it today. Stop being a phony.
Exactly.
Get him on our show. Let's see how brave Mark Wahlberg is.
You gonna punch him in the face?
He's a BS artist, man.
He's it's like that's what's symptomatic. It's like everybody loves this stuff and likes the voyeurism and likes the negativity, but everybody pretends they don't.
Right.
It's like we're all just, that's what Americans do. We just deny what creeps we are.
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't think we'll ever, be on TV like this, because as the host, I would be sitting there going, isn't this awesome? She's a whore. This guy's sitting here taking it.
Oh, my God.
I wouldn't be able to help myself. And he's thinking the same thing, but he's playing the Hollywood part. I'd be like, wow, you're a slut. All right, next question.
I love when they look concerned about
it's all
the people.
fake.
It's like, stop it.
Let's go to Tammy in Maine. What's up?
Hi, I just wanted to let you know that prior to that being aired, Mark Wahlberg came on and said that he strongly objected to that even being aired. However, they forced him to do it.
Oh, yeah? Then leave the show.
Exactly.
Right.
Don't do the show.
Yeah. Yeah, then quit. He wants fame so bad he would do that with a cancer patient.
Yeah.
That's dying.
That's right.
He would get a cancer kid up there dying and have mommy admit all sorts of horrific things.
Yeah, you have to get the audience guesses where the lump is.
Right.
Oh,
If I
God.
saw that girl walking down the street, I'd punch her in the face myself.
Yeah, she's no good, man. Thank you,
No,
Tammy.
I agree.
All right.
You're welcome.
And Adam in Jersey. Adam?
Yeah, I just want to thank you guys for mentioning the Gotti story because I actually didn't hear anything about it. So now that you mention it, I can go get the paper. And
Oh, jeez.
And you know what?
Hey, we never said a word, okay?
You know what? And Adam is 100% right. We did exactly what the media does, but at least we admit it. At least we admit it.
So as long as we admit that we're scum, that's
Well,
okay.
Well, the other news organizations would blame somebody else and go, "Oh, look at
Yeah.
this. Look what Imus did. Look what he did."
Yeah.
And then play the clip over and over again, and now you're turning this horrific clip onto tons of, millions of people that never heard the broadcast. I want to make sure we offend way more people than Imus did that day.
Yeah. Can we do that?
Imus has a small audience compared to what these network news programs have.
Yeah.
So they're actually the ones that are offending way more people in the end than the original broadcast.
Always do a lot more damage than the original event, whatever it is.
Right. All right, sir. Thank you.
Sir.
A lot of people saying that show is so fake, The Moment of Truth.
It might be.
You think?
That's what I was saying before. You can't tell anymore. It's so ridiculous.
Maybe you got couples that are going to break up anyway or something.
Is it a reality show or a game show? A game show?
It's a game show.
Well, then, aren't there rules to how you give money away on a game show? I'm not sure if it's, 1955 anymore.
Yeah.
Where you get in trouble for setting up game shows. But it doesn't seem to me like... Is it a reality show, which I think you can give money away because the people are being compensated for their involvement, or a game show where they actually have to do something to win a prize and follow certain rules? It was very, it was a very definite line there years ago.
Can we get the written rules for that show? Is there a way the public has access to that or no?
Do they have a disclaimer at the end that flies by at 8 billion miles an hour?
I don't know.
That if you freeze frame it, you could see that, contestants have been paid, they know in advance, blah, blah, blah.
Let's get our boy on the show today, Richard Huff. He'd probably have some...
he might have some
yeah, see
info.
if Richard Huff has anything on Moment of Truth.
We know a couple of guys at the papers.
She had sex with the ex-boyfriend. They'd love a story like that.
Love a story like that. Dirty ex-boyfriend.
His broken jaw.
Talking between your teeth.
Going out for Italian food with a broken jaw. Can't eat anything.
Oh, God, that hero looks great. Jesus Christ, I can't eat anything. One piece of spaghetti, and I'll suck it through my teeth. How's the Italian food? Shut up, McCluskey.
Yeah, just eat.
The worst question you could possibly ask.
It's great with the lead sauce you're going to have.
Yeah. Hey, I want to see a new game show. Are you sluttier than my whore wife?
Wow.
I think they're working on it for Fox. It's going to be part of the new Sunday night lineup, I believe. Ready for a break?
Sure.
We got a nice peeping Tom story. And then Danny has a story about somebody peeping on him and his ex-girl.
Yeah.
As they were trying to have sex or something. So, you know what? We blew the whole voyeuristic thing yesterday because we had guys going, hey, when I was in college, I was in a fraternity. I watched, sorority girls shower. Remember yesterday? We were thinking that would have been a great, little break, a voyeuristic break we do every once in a while.
Yeah.
We got to get the women to call up. The women that know they're changing and showering in eyesight of somebody.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do the bit. Get the hot-sounding girls on the phone talking about their boobies and stuff and lathering up.
There's always a lot more of the other end of what we want to hear.
I understand. It's some guy, hey, doesn't even know how to make it hot.
No. Stand, morning, breakfast, nude, window.
Right.
All right, thanks for the call.
We need the girls
and he throws in the S-bomb or something, so we have to dump out of it anyway.
We need the girls, kind of like the pictures we might have saw yesterday, of the girls that are aware that they're doing just that, changing in front of open windows.
Never happens. We go through a cornucopia of awful callers on a daily basis.
We'll see.
Just horrid.
We'll see. We'll find out next. Steve is calling Richard Huff. Okay, we got lots of show to do. Opie and Anthony. Hey, good morning. Hope you're enjoying the festivities today. It's Opie and Anthony, Jim Norton. Jimmy's going to be in Cleveland.
I am.
And we have a... make sure Erin doesn't go anywhere from Boston. We want to talk to her. We got a fine story from Cleveland. One of those feel-good animal stories we like to do every once in a while on this show.
What's the scoop?
Well...
Sorry, I just had a piece of melon in my mouth.
Humane agent Sarah Westman's cell phone rang at 10 p.m. on January 10th. This is out of the Cleveland area, right? The Animal Protective League near blah, blah, had taken 4 starving and ill horses into protective custody from a boarding stable where 5 other horses were found dead, which is very tragic.
I kind of remember this story.
But they rescued 4. Found 5 others that were dead. A foster home had been found for 2. Rescue Village immediately agreed to take the other 2 into our barn. Happy Trails Animal Sanctuary, a wonderful group, which we had helped out weeks earlier, offered their trailer to bring the horses up to Rescue Village. At midnight, the horses arrived.
All right.
Help is on the way.
Nice.
Opie, a 20-plus-year-old stallion, and Anthony, a 10-or-so-year-old gelding.
Oh, damn.
You're a gelding.
Good. Want to be the gelding?
These horses that were rescued, yes, were named Opie and Anthony. A fan of the show.
Apparently.
So
Hell of a coincidence.
Opie, a 20-plus-year-old stallion, and Anthony, a 10-or-so-year-old gelding.
Damn.
Were seen quickly by Dr. Megan Hora. Both horses were severely malnourished and neglected. And we learned that Opie had only a small chance of survival.
Oh.
And the ass on the horse actually waved to a bunch of people who had their hands up for merchandise.
All right, Jimmy. I was very uncomfortable. Why do you keep bringing it up? I really thought they were waving at me. Calls for donations of funds and feed went out through the grapevines of compassion. By Friday afternoon, a wonderful vet, Dr. Pamela Hess, joined the medical care team. Saturday morning, a truckload of donated hay arrived for Opie and Anthony.
That's nice.
Tragically, Opie passed away on Sunday.
Opie! Oh, no.
In his stall at Rescue Village, unable to overcome the devastating effects of starvation and neglect.
Wow.
For Anthony, the outcome of this rescue is not yet written, but for now, his health is improving.
Where was it they starved?
It was some dude who liked horses and liked the radio show and named his horses after us.
And then let him starve.
And then let him starve.
Great. Thanks, jackass.
Kind of like what we're doing to the listeners. Starving them slowly.
Starving them of entertainment.
Of entertainment value.
Oh.
Yeah, well.
Oh, that's terrible. I like horses.
I love horses. Let's say hi to Erin.
She used to ride my little horse.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And?
I just put my little saddle on him and the bridle and ride him around. And it's very sad that horses that had our namesakes are in such bad shape. All the best to Anthony. I hope he does very well.
Well, we'll be keeping track of Anthony.
Is there anywhere I could help and donate?
And we'll also be keeping track of this horse.
I'd donate to Anthony.
Stupid horses on Pal Talk all night. Drinking mash liquor.
Funny, Opie, that you and the horse were the same age. Well, Bill from Waterford, I'm a little older. It's just slightly older than the horse.
Right.
Hey, let's say hi to Erin. She's listening on BCN up there in Boston. What's up, Erin?
Hey, guys. How are you?
Good.
Okay, so I was going to tell you a story about some changing in front of a window.
Nice. This is what we need. This is what this show needs.
All right, it wasn't me, though, but it's a really funny story. My friend Janet, who was my roommate, we lived in Newton Center in this 2-floor condo, and she's wicked, wicked hot.
What do you mean by wicked, wicked hot?
Just like
She's from Boston.
Columbia.
No, I like the Wicked. I always enjoyed the Wicked thing, but I mean, you got to explain why she's wicked hot.
She's just a really cute girl and had a really hot body. Does have a hot body, and she's just not a Rhodes Scholar, put it that way, though. She would come home at night and have the same routine, take a shower, and change in front of this window that faced a temple. It's like a Jewish temple in our neighborhood. And at night, there would be nobody there, so she wouldn't think of anything else. So one night, she's upstairs, I'm downstairs, and I hear... I hope I can say this on the air.
Whoa. I hope I can say this on the air.
I like that.
99 out of 100 times you can't say
it
that.
Means no,
it means
you can't.
No.
I hope I could say this on the air.
I do believe Aaron from Boston doesn't study the FCC regulations like Anthony and I do on a regular basis. I don't think she's going through the stacks and stacks of documents. So
yeah.
I'm going to assume that. You know what? How about we just let her say it, and it'll be very obvious if you could say it on the radio, because if you can't say it on the radio, you're going to hear the whole show jump forward.
Yeah. I hope I could say this on the radio. I saw her and her is that okay?
Yeah.
I saw a big go into and she it. And then a guy came over and her and it all over the curtains.
Just all over the curtains? Isn't it usually on her? It.
Oh, well, yeah, well, he up after on the curtains.
Ah.
But before that, oh, God, he her in the and her and on her and through the and she took and just and of it.
Not that bad.
Anyway, Aaron, go ahead.
Oh, no? Damn it.
Okay, so
it's wicked
she's upstairs, and she screams downstairs, "Aaron, he's jerking off!"
All right.
Well, hey, whoa, we got a winner.
Check, please.
We got a winner.
All right. Aaron, I would have to say no. That will not make it on the air.
Yeah, your lovely, wicked hot roommate is doing her thing, and there's a guy doing something as well. And
taking care of business.
That's
solo.
Yeah.
While watching it.
Wait to even try.
I like when they repeat it again, like she would say that, and then you go, no, taking care of business by himself in a solo thing. Yeah! Off! What?
No.
What?
Just follow our lead. We've been doing this a while. So that's, but that made you guys laugh probably, right?
Well, not yet. I didn't know what she was talking about, so I run up the stairs and I'm like looking around like, who? And then she points out to our driveway, and there's a dude standing in our driveway with his pants around his ankles, and
wow,
and
taking care of himself. This is the middle of winter, so
just standing in the driveway.
Standing in a driveway in the middle of winter. What the?
Yeah, drawers around his ankles. So then,
wow,
he starts to run away, and he's pulling his pants up,
doing the shuffle, shooka.
You hear that belt scraping the pavement, the little metal belt buckle.
Cling, cling.
He's trying to yell that it's cold. That's why it looks like
this. All right, very good story, Aaron.
I haven't done yet.
Oh, well, excuse me.
Happened.
Didn't know we were listening to the Aaron radio show.
What the hell happened next? The story seems to be over. It's like a movie with a twist.
Yeah. Is this after the credits? We should have sat.
Yeah, we should have waited.
Well, you told me you'll probably hang up on me in a minute, but
probably
he ran away, and then I run downstairs to lock the door, and he came back and dropped his pants again. So I call the police, and he's standing out there, and they come, and Janet is trying very not delicately to explain to them what's going on, while the cop is like turning beet red, and she tells him this. He goes, can you describe this guy for us? And she goes, well, he was doing it really slowly, like he wasn't in a big hurry.
Oh, she was watching.
Well, why would you be in a big hurry? Sure. I want to take it all in. And why is the cop embarrassed? Boston cops love stories like this.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care, right?
I know, he's probably sorry he missed out. So the best part of the story...
the best part.
The best part of this story would be a click of a phone.
And a dial tone.
And a dial tone.
I told you I
I would eventually hate you after all these years of listening to your show, but no.
Don't hate me. It's all in fun, sort of.
It was the best part, Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not the best, but I emailed immediately all of my friends to tell them what happened, and every guy friend I knew who knew Janet writes back and admits that it was them. Like, they've been waiting years to...
Oh, see that... Oh, Jesus.
All right, thank you.
Oh, I get it.
Can I interject with a brief correction?
Yes.
Not only was that not the best part,
yeah.
it was a complete waste of everybody's time and energy. It could be the worst part.
Aaron, thank you so much.
Horrible.
Thank you
At
so
least
much.
you're nice, Anthony. Opie. Bye, guys.
What?
Whatever names you want to fire out.
I don't know.
Thanks, Travis, Dan, E-Rock.
At least you're nice. All of you.
Let's go to Jackie in New York. Jackie, this is day 2 at voyeur stories, and we're failing again, I think. What's up, Jackie?
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi.
Mine's kind of similar to Erin's, but not really. We studied abroad for our junior year in college in London, and we were all American students, and we get over there, and my flatmate or roommate wound up being from New York as well, so we really hit it off, and we both like to go out and party, like, every single night, and the other 3 girls were, pretty, into their studying and doing well, and we just wanted to experience London and whatever, so we're in our room, and we also had our own bathroom in there, so every night when we would get ready, she'd come out of the bathroom and look into this window, which was,
Sorry, Jackie.
no, seriously, what's up?
Oh, what's the matter?
No, I'm laughing because I looked at Jimmy and I thought he was popping a tent. So I looked down at his crotch and then looked at his eyes like, what's going on? He goes, nah, actually nothing. It's just how my pants are.
Yeah.
I thought you were enjoying the story because all of a sudden you leaned back in your chair.
No.
All right, continue, Jackie.
All right, I would have been doing pretty well in that case. All right, so she would just come out of the shower and just totally strip down and, like, do her hair and, blow dry her hair and, like, look into this mirror, but it was a really good reflection. So she, like, this is like a full-length mirror, and I'm like, but it's not, it's a window. And across the way was a printing press, and they would, like, stay out there.
Oh.
Just...
A printing press.
Once the printing press entered the story, you lost me. Yeah.
Oh, I'm serious. We lived
Why is that important?
I bet you're serious.
Why is that important to the show? You don't describe what kind of hot body she has.
The layout of the house, her flatmates.
We don't even get
England.
We don't even get what color eyes she has, but we get printing.
There's a printing press.
We never knew what was going on across the way, but there would just be these guys, like, gazing over at her, and we're like, why are there so many men? And it's like 12 o'clock at night. What goes on in that building?
Right.
And then eventually later on we found out what it was and why there were so many guys up there.
Printing press.
Yes. It was a printing press.
We can't get past the printing press part of the story.
Across the thing, they made filaments. And the company has since got out of business.
She could possibly have been the worst storyteller ever.
Across the way was
Jackie.
Across the way was the Necco factory.
They make Necco wafers. Jackie.
The printing press. What did you travel back in time?
It just took a lot of time. Someone's saying that is the best printing press story they've ever heard, though.
Yeah, well, you got that going for you, which is nice.
What paper did they print? Was it the Yorkshire Boring?
I have no idea what it was.
Boring.
God almighty.
Yorkshire Boring.
He went with Yorkshire
Shows
Boring.
people printing it out all night long.
Oh, the boring.
Oh, God.
God almighty. She had to give it the description of the building across and
printing press.
Not really.
Which changed civilization. Yes, the printing press.
We talk to a lot more guys than girls on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And this proves that girls don't really understand what guys are looking for in a story.
But we're not on satellite.
But I understand. But
printing press.
You can work around what she looks like, but you insisted on making sure everyone knew that you lived across from a printing.
It would have been much better on satellite if you would have been able to say, printing press, I'm sure.
Look, we understand that there's restrictions on free radio, but that doesn't excuse the fact that you had to go into the description of the building across and what they did there. It didn't matter.
All right.
And why don't you just describe what that did to the quilted pen industry? and how there used to be a quilted pen press there, but then the printing press destroyed that business. So there was a suicide.
We don't even know how big the boobies were of your whore
No,
roommate.
there was no hotness in your description.
Right.
All right, I'll be more descriptive next time, guys.
Well, just tell us.
To disappoint.
No, sweetheart.
You didn't disappoint at all.
You didn't. You just humiliated yourself. What'd she look like? Can you tell us that?
She was like.
I'm not interested.
Okay.
All right, we got a girl in Philly, and we got a girl named Summer. Now, those are two. That's two good possibilities, right?
All right.
Girl from Philly and a girl named Summer from Cleveland. Come on.
How much do you gotta love Cleveland these days? They're just all over the phones.
Well,
since we've gone live,
they kind of like the show. They always like the show, and they were kind of bummed that we were an afternoon drive on tape delay because they like to interact with this radio show.
Of course,
they're animals. We know that.
Love it.
And also, we got the man that proposed at half court during I think it was a Houston Rockets game, and it's just terrific. The video is better than the audio, but we can make something of this after the break as well. And I was gonna play. Well, I was gonna play this.
I know my mom worries about me. She's afraid I'll do too much too soon and with the wrong boy. That's why she got me this. At first I was a little nervous, but when Mom showed me how to use it, I knew boys could wait. Now I can have my fun, and Mom doesn't have to worry. Vibrators, the smart choice for your future.
There you go. I like the part where it goes. We all know what's going on when you hear that.
The vibrator not wanting to start up. Like, her again.
Why is this guy, Glenn in Boston? What's wrong, Glenn? What's wrong?
You guys are pathetic. You call out the women and you say you want the women to call up and tell the stories, and then you do nothing but berate them after they get on the phone.
This guy is absolutely right.
Hey, man. What's up?
What's up? I can just say, hey, man, what's up?
Dude, that's not true. We love to hear it.
Why are you tearing down one of our walls?
Oh,
sir.
I'm sorry, guys. I had to call and say that. Anthony, sorry for your loss, man. You guys are great.
What's up?
What's up?
Loss.
All right, well, you know.
Lose anything?
Boston has no problem calling us out. You know what? Buffalo's not calling us out. They're just sitting there, listening and enjoying. Well, you know what? We don't have patience like girls.
Yeah.
Guys want to hear what the girl looks like, not that you're a crust away from a printing press.
That's the story, like, for the radio, you're not going to listen to it. That's the story you'll listen to at the bar.
Yeah.
As you're trying your best to get this girl into your car. Then you'll listen and go, printing press, really? Was there?
That's the type of story back in the day I would have listened to at 3:55 a.m.
Right before the bartender says,
last call.
Get out.
They just called last call, and this bore walks up to you.
Bore.
And the funny thing is, across, you could see them making aluminum.
This was
aluminum.
If this was 11 p.m.
Printing press.
Printing press.
Son of a pony.
Almighty.
Goddamn printing press enters that story. Dummy.
And the homogenizing of the milk helps. Right. Sure
we get it.
Exactly.
There was a glazer across the way glazing glass.
It was a mile down the house from Louis Pasteur's.
Was it? All right. Black History Month. We only got 1 or 2 days left, right?
Well, thank God it's a leap year.
We got today's honoree. But we're going to try this girl thing again. We got Summer from Cleveland. We got Shannon from Philly. Hang out, all right?
I know one of these will pay off.
Yeah, we're going to try to get a payoff today. But first, your honoree for Black History Month.
Tell us about the cotton gin.
In honor of Black History Month, the Opie and Anthony Show is honoring black heroes, African-American individuals throughout history, without whom this country would not be the melting pot it is today. Today we honor the legendary actor, composer, musician, performer, and voiceover artist Isaac Hayes for his role as the ruthless warlord, the Duke of New York, in the 1981 John Carpenter film Escape from New York.
Snake Plissken. I've heard of you.
Stay tuned for more icons of black history.
Heard you were dead.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
How long? Opie and Anthony. 877-212-0-A.
Hey.
Oh, all right.
And I was waiting for the words to kick in.
Sometimes you want the words to kick in. I know we do a talk show, but
I want to hear the words.
Listen to the words. Me and Jimmy did a listen to the words. I think it became part of your stand-up for a while.
It did, actually.
We were driving to Boston, and I was turning Jimmy on to Nirvana Unplugged, and I actually was like, oh, listen to the words. And a book about birds.
Yeah, I love that CD now.
Anyway, have you got into Alice in Chains Unplugged yet?
No.
That's a good one.
That is...
I love that one.
That probably gets the most play on my iPhone. Like when I'm using it as an iPod.
Alice in Chains
Alice
Unplugged?
in Chains Unplugged.
Nice.
It's just every friggin' song is great. Stupid Lane.
And Jimmy was saying just before we came back that 48% of teenagers did not buy a CD last year?
Yeah, I think so. They're talking about how iTunes, Ant was mentioning how iTunes is going to take over by the end of the year, probably for Walmart, for the biggest place for music.
They're number one or number two right now for getting music. Yep. It's so much better that way. You can pick and choose if you just want a couple of tunes. You get a whole albums, and you're sitting there at home. Much easier could it be?
Why do they not have an iPod attachment in the car? Once that happens, like where you can just pop your iPod on, there must be a reason that they're holding off on that.
They have a few things like that. Like I know I could put a jack into my phone and into the Mustang, and it goes through the radio, so I could play it like that. But they should just have a built-in, pretty much a modem in your car,
right?
For Wi-Fi that you can just download stuff right in your car and download tunes.
Wi-Fi is going to just take over the world. It's obvious.
Yeah,
it's heading toward that direction.
The future.
That's right. Speaking of iTunes, let's not forget about the O&A animations. They're in the podcast section, free downloads, and Coke Logic doing a terrific job. Now I see one that I haven't seen yet. Hot Dog Guy is now up there and being viewed, huh?
Yep, it's the latest one out there. A guy wanted to do a WOW sticker stop out on the east end of Long Island.
Right.
And
he owned a hot dog truck. I'm like, man, you're just a horrendous businessman. You can't even sell hot dogs right. He picked a very, very slow traffic area to sell his hot dogs, and it's now animated. Yeah. Oh, very cool. And Steve's Band, I haven't seen that one either. Both on iTunes right now in the podcast section.
Wow.
We debut Foundry on the Opie and Anthony Show.
And that's been
animated. They animated Steve's concert outfit.
Oh no!
And explores the name Stephen Carr.
All right, in between shows today, could someone hook that up in the office? I got to see both of those before we take the walk today. So don't forget iTunes podcast section, free downloads, O&A animations. They're going up pretty much one every other week, something like that. All right, and we're doing an animation contest.
Yes.
Yes, we didn't announce the winner of the bad one that this station did. We're doing a full-fledged
bad one.
Oh, it was horrible. It was just poorly executed, but we have to announce the winner of that one. Maybe should we do that tomorrow officially?
Yes.
All right, but we are doing a real animation contest now. We already have $2,500 of prize money. We're trying to get the prize money up to at least $5,000. More details will be coming soon. Go to our website that we can't mention, but basically, animation contest. possibly a couple comedians, some other debauchery from this radio show. Looking for a legit venue, a really nice venue with a really nice sound system and screen. We're going to take like the 20 or 30 best animations that they do for this radio show. We're going to debut them on the big screen. Mm-hmm. We asked the animators that are going to be in on this contest, don't spread your stuff around the internet. We want to keep it tight, close to our chest until we do this big animation festival. And then what we're trying to do is hand out USB wristbands at the end of the night that have all the animations on them.
Yeah.
And then spread them all over the place. So we'll have more details, but right now we definitely have $2,500 in prize money, and the prize money is going to go way, way up. All right?
Nice.
Details on the way. Let's go to Summer. She hung through the break to tell us her story. What's up, Summer?
Hey, guys, what's up?
Hey.
Ooh, sounds energetic.
I love you.
Thanks.
Is Jimmy in there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
He's barely
honestly,
here.
I was having a shame moment. I just thought of an acting monologue I did.
Yeah.
And my head just got red and itchy thinking about how bad I was. I apologize. I was zoning out in my own head how bad I was. Go ahead.
Was it bad?
Humiliating. In
Really?
an acting class. Yeah. How it stunk.
Yeah. Why would you just think about that in the middle of a radio show? Like this
some-
girl's saying how much she loves you.
Something just hit me. It was a moment.
Yeah.
It was a wording thing that connected me to something. And I was like, ugh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
You know how the mind is so weird?
Yeah. I was busy thinking about that toilet in there. In amazement, how you get stuff on the bottom.
Yeah,
of the
that
toilet
was
seat.
just disgusting.
But anyway,
You'd be surprised how closely associated what we were thinking was.
Yeah, right. Summer, what do you got?
Well, that girl earlier made me want to rip my ears off. She told a horrible story.
Yeah.
Listen, I am 5'7",
There you go.
and I'm 36F. Can you say that?
You're what?
Can you say that? Of course you can.
You're what?
36F.
36F.
Are they natural Fs?
Natural.
Do you like Fs?
And I'm skinny.
What? What, sweetheart?
41.
What?
Oh, we can't hear you.
And
No, Summer, back up. We heard 36 Fs, and then what did you try to say?
And I'm skinny. I'm at like 140, 145, 5'7".
5'7", 145.
That's barely skinny.
You got the visual that y'all are asking for.
Okay, you're voluptuous.
Yes.
Or voluptuous.
Oh, yeah, voluptuous. Bodacious.
Either one.
Well, in addition to the fact that, like, I always leave my windows open and change and then naked or whatever in front of the windows, it's like one of my huge fantasies to, like whenever I'm taking care of business with myself, is to kind of picture and visualize, like, some guy taking care of me and all these guys just standing around in a circle, like, watching.
Wow.
And just kind of like, I don't know, them doing their thing and me getting my thing. And I just think that that's hot. Like, you can tell all these stories about these girls, like, like having these guys watch them or whatever, but I think it's pretty hot that girls have fantasies about guys watching them.
Finally. Wow, we have a winner.
We got a winner.
That was a
winner.
That was a girl.
Story. There you go.
That was a girl calling and telling a story. It worked out.
Yes.
It was concise, short.
Yeah.
Got to the hot part pretty quickly. Very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Could have done without that.
Huh?
I want to see Jimmy this weekend, but he's sold out.
Oh, but you have 36 Fs?
Yes.
Why don't you off air give your information to Travis,
Christ.
and we'll make sure we get you a complimentary ticket.
Really? Because I really want to go.
Well, consider yourself going. I have a couple of comps per show, and you can use one, and your breast can use the other one.
But what about Maxwell's comp?
Oh, Maxwell doesn't need a comp. He just walks in. He walks in like Apollo Creed, and the lights follow him.
All right, Summer, enjoy the show, all right?
Thank you.
Yeah, have another cigarette.
Yeah, no, I like her
Don't
voice.
hang up.
You like that
Yeah,
gravelly
it's
voice?
still all right. She's got to stop smoking, or it's going to get a bit bad. I think we could squeeze this in. Yes, we got a Peeping Tom story, and Danny's got something to add to this, but here we go.
A woman gets the shock of her life when she finds that she's living below a peeping neighbor. The man is accused of watching her through a hole that he drilled into her bathroom. Local 4's Hank Winchester is live in Romulus right now. And Hank, how did this...
I love that.
Guys are just
Because it's
amazing.
just such a hilarious visual. You're like, gotta get to the nakedness.
I need to drill a hole. Like, you had to go through the whole thought process of, she's right there.
She's right below me.
I'd like to see her naked.
Let's see, my bathroom is here, so below me must be the bathroom that she showers in.
I could take some time maybe and get to know her and maybe see her like that. Or I could just drill a hole in the floor.
How dumb is the bra, though? I mean, wouldn't you see the sawdust all over your
Of course, that's probably
shower?
what tipped her off.
How do you think this guy got caught? The hole was too big?
Yeah.
Because you could drill a hole, small enough one, that you're going to get away with this.
I would say hole's too big.
The problem is that these guys, they drill a hole that's a little too big.
How about where
you can actually see the eye. You actually can see the eyeball blinking. You don't want that.
We got greedy and drilled too many, so her bathroom ceiling was Swiss cheese. She kept looking up and seeing this creep.
Yeah, he was hoping for a 10-camera shoot.
Now, and Hank, how did this woman spot the hole?
Well, Ruth, when you see the hole, you'll
same time he was.
I think we got a winner here.
Yeah.
He said when you see the hole.
Spot the hole.
Well, Ruth, when you see the hole, you'll agree it is hard to miss. Take a live look behind me here. You can see the...
Probably a manhole.
Well, not even a drill. He chipped it out with a claw end of a hammer.
Right.
Just like banging it on the ceiling.
Must see nudity.
I gotta see her naked.
Look behind me here. You can see the victim lives on the first floor. The accused people right upstairs. The only thing separating those...
Pat from Rocky says you can notice the hole by the flying out of it. It looked like a geyser. I don't remember having a bidet filled with tapioca.
Upstairs. The only thing separating those two apartments, a little plywood. Police say that was nothing. The guy, grill. Why? He wasn't remodeling. He wanted to take a look into the shower down below.
You know what I love? That reporter is trying to show disgust.
Yeah. Oh, stop it.
We all want to take a look down below.
Yeah.
I just cracked myself up.
No one ever gets away with this forever. It's like there's always a man was arrested.
Yeah, it just never works out.
Because you never can cover the hole up.
No,
Right.
Once it's there, it's there.
The size of the hole that this guy decided to drill wasn't really conducive to peeping. It kind of looked like water damage on the ceiling. Like it was golf ball sized, and there was like chunks of peeled away ceiling. You know, it almost looked like someone had fired a round through the ceiling.
He just needed to see her.
It was ridiculous.
Wow, is that funny?
How long did it last?
It couldn't have lasted very long because you could tell. There's no way you were not noticing the hole in the ceiling. There was no way you were not noticing it.
Yeah.
Paula Campbell points out a suspicious spot in the ceiling of her shower.
I was furious. I was just straight furious. That's the only word that even comes to my mind.
This spot is where she spotted another set of eyes staring right back at her.
I took a shower and I looked up, got soap in my eyes or something, and looked up and there was the hole.
Police say the peeper appearing at Paula was her neighbor, 43-year-old Douglas Nexota. He lives right upstairs in this Romulus apartment building. Concerned, Paula called the cops.
We found some information in his apartment where he had ordered some surveillance equipment, some spy cams and mini cams. He was...
All right. There he goes.
High-tech operation.
He's got the spy cam, the mini cams. He's hooking stuff up. He's perverted.
What was he going to do? Like, the hole was so big. Was he going to shove a giant camera through the hole?
Just an old shoulder camcorder. He's shoving the whole thing through there.
So there's just a lens in the ceiling of her shower. Like, what's that going to do?
Maybe he was looking for Avon.
A little wire reference. All right.
Just for Jimmy.
Very nice.
I said I would just do wire references.
Oh, okay.
Out of nowhere.
Gotcha.
All right.
He was in the process of ordering some of that equipment, and he actually ordered it, was waiting for delivery.
Paula says she obviously feels violated, but now hopes the accused peeper does time in prison.
Hopefully it deters him from doing it to somebody else, and hopefully he learns the lesson from it.
He's got the perf switch. It went off. You think he's at the window every day waiting for the FedEx truck?
Oh, yeah. Where's my spy equipment? I need it.
Just in a froth.
I need my spy equipment. That hole, she's going to find it any minute now.
Yeah.
Because it's giant.
Danny, what happened to you? I see on the disc that something happened to you. That's
Well, I used to like about 4 years ago. I lived in a basement apartment, and you know how most basement apartments have those kind of quarter windows that are kind of off the ceiling because obviously you're half in the ground. So I remember I was fooling around with my ex-girlfriend, and I didn't have any curtains. I was broke, so I didn't have any curtains or anything covering those windows. And we were fooling around on the couch, and I noticed that the lighting in the room had suddenly changed, like almost as if like a cloud had passed my sun. So I glanced over my shoulder, and I see a face pressed down against the window, like to the point where his cheek was touching the floor, and you have to be on all fours to get down that low to see inside. So I immediately call him on it, and I run outside, and I'm like, "Dude, what are you doing?" And it's the landlord's son from upstairs, and it's not like this was like a kid in his preteens. Like this was a grown person with facial hair. Like he had to be in his late 20s, early 30s. And I said, "Dude, what are you doing?" He's like, "What?" I'm like, "You're busted. Like I caught you." He's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Dude, you were just peeping into my apartment trying to watch me do things." And he's like, "Oh no, I was fixing the sprinkler."
Looking in the window.
I'm like, no, you didn't. He would not admit his guilt until months later, where I had to confront him about it. But that was not the only time that he tried doing this either. There was another time because I was in the basement and there was a laundry room, kind of like right next to my apartment. It was just the only thing separating it was like wood paneling. So I go to leave my apartment one day, and I had company over, and I open the door, and he's just standing there in the doorway, and I say, because now I'm used to this kind of behavior, I go, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Oh, I'm doing laundry," but there was no laundry in the wash. He had never
doing laundry.
I figured, all right, in 10 minutes I'm going to hear laundry go off, and there was never any laundry down there. And I finally got him to admit later on, when I was leaving the apartment for good, that he admitted that he was trying to watch me have sex with.
Really? He fessed up?
He fessed up, and I got it on tape too.
I have a problem with your story.
What's the problem?
It seems like you enjoyed the fact that the guy was watching.
No, I didn't enjoy it at all.
Because you didn't cover up the window.
Yeah, or, hey.
Wait, this guy's going to be looking at us, and I don't want him looking at us, so I'm going to put up a box or something.
After that caught him the first time, I did. I blocked that window with a blanket.
You should have got a baseball, and then just when he was ready, you would have broke your own window. But how satisfying to bean his face through the window with a baseball.
He was such a creep, and I can't even believe that he admitted to my face that he was trying to watch me have sex with women. And it was just, and it was great bringing it up to his mother, which was my landlord, when I was leaving, because I'm like, you could use my security for the last month's rent because I'm not going to stay here anymore. And she's like, "Why not?" And I was just like,
because your son is attempting to watch me have sex.
Right.
And and if that was the first time that I caught him, I could only imagine the other times before that when, I didn't even catch the guy.
When you were alone?
Oh,
all lathered up, reading a magazine.
watching filthy movies.
Trying to scrap, peeking.
Hey, very good. Dennis in Boston, he writes, "New bit, Peeping Tom Wednesdays. You could have people call in while peeping in on their neighbors." I say, go for it. Maybe we do it tomorrow and just turn it into Peeping Tom Thursdays.
That's highly illegal.
How about this? Anytime you're peeping, doesn't matter what day it is.
Yeah,
if you're peeping on a Monday, call then.
Yeah, let's do that.
Anytime
Or actually, let's have the girls, they're in on this.
Mm-hmm.
How about, screw the guys. They wreck these stories.
Yeah.
Hot girl calls. All right, you know what? I'm naked in front of my window.
Yeah, something like that I think is a little better.
All right, and a little safer.
Yeah.
All right, very cool. We just got on in mornings in Cleveland. We want to keep this job for a while.
Of course we do.
Thank you, Danny. Speaking of Cleveland, we got some terrific audio from, what's his name?
Oh, Benjamin? Bornstein?
Benjamin Bornstein?
I think that's his real name, yeah.
The rest of the country's going to have to bear with us. We got to slap a little boy around after the break.
Hey, look, he may be very open about it to his listeners. I don't know. He should be.
I don't know. We'll find out next. It's Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony.
Hi.
Your resident a-holes. Opie and Anthony. I got a request. We love Pal Talk. It's all over the place. We were the first to do the Pal Talk thing. Now it's taking over radio, taking over the world. Just a request, and I hate to do this, but please don't show your asses, girls, when Anthony's ready to do a live read. Thank you.
Holy mother.
That would really help me, Opie, run a tight ship here.
That destroyed me.
During the commercial break, it was Anthony's kind of turn. I mean, not that we're that organized, but I figured Anthony was going to do the George Carlin read because I'm trying to shove like food down my throat because we got to try to eat breakfast in between the hilarity. And all of a sudden, I look at Anthony, I'm like, oh my God, there's just dead air because you're staring at a fine ass. I mean, the ass is beautiful, don't get me wrong. But the timing was awful. Awful.
The camera's in front of me, or the monitors are in front of me, and then all of a sudden there's an ass on it, and I was looking at the copy, but words weren't coming out of my mouth.
No,
so what happened?
That's what was going on here in New York, if you're wondering. The dead air was Anthony just staring at an ass when he was supposed to be, I don't know, doing his job.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I did see it. That's why I know. That's why I know what was going on. There are times during the show I look over and Ant's not even paying attention. I'm like, all right, who's showing their ass now? Who's showing their ass now? It's about time we bring this to everyone's attention.
Let me tell you something. There is a lot of text going by that I'm reading from Steve from Bayshore, Pat from Moonachie.
All right.
There's a lot of funny things. This is my version of instant feedback.
Well,
there just happens to be girls that do show their asses.
Then read the instant feedback. Because,
I do.
Because the visual part of the Pal Talk is really...
I do.
Interrupting the flow.
See, look at this. Text Ant, where?
Mm-hmm.
Could I see
exactly. We'll be in the middle of something like, oh boy, who's showing their ass now? And he's single on top of it. This is an ugly it's just combination right now.
They're,
all right.
Right there.
I know they're right there.
Talk.
Look, I take my peeks when I can.
When Iraq allows you.
I'm not going to say I'm not partaking, but I wait for some boring commercial that's playing, and then I go, okay, I could take a moment to look at the hotness.
That's what Anthony was doing. It just happened to be a commercial you guys were reading live.
Yeah, I was doing it during the commercials.
Not funny.
Not funny.
They look at asses. It's not funny.
Not funny.
Time to slap a little boy around who has no idea that they're looking for someone else to replace him. I hope he has that talk with management. I hope management at least will be honest with him. Jimmy's going to be, Stop showing your ass! We got 10 minutes left in the show!
Do you realize I'm standing up at the console, pressing myself into I'm humping the console. I'll be 40 in July.
That ass is going to be the downfall of the Opie and Anthony show. I got to bring it to everyone's attention.
Oh,
so
Jesus Christ.
What is this douche in Cleveland doing?
Yeah, here we go. So Jimmy's going to be in Cleveland, Friday night for 2 sold-out shows. Everyone is begging for tickets. You're going to be doing afternoons with, what's his name, Dominic?
Dominic Nardella. Yeah, he's been really good.
Well, his radio name is Nard.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a really good guy. He's very excited that we're doing mornings now for the station. And Jimmy's going to be on Nard's show Friday
afternoon, yeah.
Friday afternoon. So Cleveland, keep that in mind. But here's little boy Maxwell. The midget with the beer belly.
What's his name?
Talking S on his radio show.
I believe it's Benjamin Bornstein, unless there's another rock star named Maxwell from somewhere.
Right.
But I think that he was in Florida and Bubba, under Bubba's tutelage or something.
Tutelage. Under his fatilage.
Well, luckily you have a whole nother name you use outside of the radio program.
See, they had to acknowledge that.
They had to bring it up. Like, we just bring this up anyway.
They had to acknowledge that, we found out his real name.
But why is it a secret? Who cares? It's like, why don't you just use your name, dude?
Benjamin Bornstein.
Well, luckily you have a whole nother name you use outside of the radio program. So you could still deny that.
Let's not let anyone know what that is, right, Opie and Anthony?
Since you've already done that.
Or let's talk about it to the whole country about a couple douche from Cleveland that kicked your ass so bad you had to move to a different part of the day.
Wow. That's
a page from Rocco's book.
That's funny.
All right.
Oh, my God. That's so pathetic.
All right, first of all.
Is he annoyed that his name got out there?
Yeah. Oh, dude,
first of all,
he is so annoyed that his name is out there.
Are you telling me that Benjamin Bornstein didn't tell his listeners?
No.
I don't believe it. He couldn't be that big of a hack that he wouldn't tell his listeners that was his name.
You know what? I can't even play this audio because this isn't even a fair fight. The guy, first of all, if you look up yourself, we beat him in Afternoon Drive.
Yeah.
And that was with a tape show.
Tape delayed.
Which is embarrassing for everybody involved. And now he's trying to tell his listeners that he kicked our ass so bad kicked our asses so bad that we had to move to a way better time slot.
The morning drive, which is that's where you want to be in radio.
Everyone knows that. Like, every radio guy in America wants to do mornings. They don't want to wake up to do mornings.
Yeah, what do you think? We like getting up early and doing it. You do this day part because it's the place to be.
It's the place to be.
This is the place to be.
You get more money as a radio show. The advertisers pay way more money to have their product promoted on that show.
Mm-hmm.
He did not just say that he kicked our ass so bad we had to move day parts.
The day, pussies.
I'm starting to feel a little better today.
That's your big, high-powered radio show. Hey, look, I got news for you. Guess what? It's not a virus. It's a radio show. Right?
Yeah. Get the virus all. The virus is spreading of a woman.
Who talks like that?
Who talks like
Who talks like the virus is spreading? Who's got the fake radio voice?
Maxwell.
You phony.
I'm going to call him by his radio name. Maxwell, I'm very flattered that you know everything about our radio show. Because I swear I don't know what you do. We played a couple of hack bits when we were talking about you, I don't know, about a month or two ago, but I don't know what you call your show. I don't know any of the people on your show by name. I don't. I don't know anything about them.
The only thing I know is whenever we play anything,
which is
here to goof on him with.
Which, by the way, we don't even like listen to your show so we could goof on you. We actually have people, because we're such a huge, massive radio show, a huge force in this business. We got people working for the show. We don't even know their names. And we're like, could you just listen to that crap show and get the audio of.
We'll see when he starts whining that we let his name out.
Yeah,
this phony. His name got out, and he's trying to make it seem like he thinks it's no big deal.
I don't know why he would think it would be. It's like, if your name is Benjamin Bornstein, be the rock star you want to be with your name.
Yeah.
That's who you are. Use your real name, your real voice. Is that crazy to want someone to do that?
Oh, it's spreading. It's a viral infection. So stupid. The virus. You mean the show? The show. The show you do. Oh, no. The virus. Right. Idiots.
Someone's getting bothered.
Oh, is he bothered? That's hysterical.
216-578-1007. Just make sure you don't curse if you call that show, because that will hurt.
I gotta help him out too. Like, you're playing right into my hands. I completely enjoy this, that we have annoyed you. You're only gonna get laughs from me.
Of course.
We got you so annoyed. Yeah, you know what? Calling it the virus, I have no problem with that. I think that's kind of a cool thing, because it is very viral, and you turn other people onto it, and it takes on a life of its own. What can I tell you?
It's a show. Stop. Be literal.
Yeah.
Not funny.
Not funny.
Exactly.
And shut up. Shut up. You are a douche.
Have you seen their stupid website? Have you ever actually seen it?
I've been on there.
Do we have a stupid one?
Wait, who's the hole?
Yeah.
Who's the hole?
Who's the hole they forced upon you?
Who's the
Oh, that says it right there. Shut up. You didn't want a bitch on your radio show, did you? Did you, Benjamin?
Maybe
you didn't want the hole, did you?
No radio guy wants a hole, but
it never.
But management forces a lot of these shows that don't have a say in their actual show to make them hire a hole.
And you got to suck up to your PD because you're a pussy.
You need to balance everything out, so you got to get the hole's point of view.
Can't make a decision for your own show. You have to have people build your show for you, and they said put a hole in there, and that's what you did.
Yes, boss. Yes, boss. Yes, boss.
And here she is chiming in with nonsense.
As he's listening to demo tapes in his office, and you had no idea.
Yeah, listening to demo tapes of people that are going to be replacing you.
Maxwell, men are talking. Shut her up.
Yeah.
Just tell her, look, men are talking.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to have happen when you're trying to be a tough guy and take on another show, is have your bitch chime in.
Yeah.
I've been on there.
It's, I looked at it on Friday, because I guess they were talking about us on Friday. So I looked at it.
Oh, that was the only time you went there? You're not there every day?
The redheaded one, that's Opie, right?
That's Opie, yeah.
He's got to have this, crazy kind of look like, huh? know?
Good,
You know,
good
his,
description on the radio.
Austin Powers, Spy Who Shagged Me, kind of look. And then there's the one guy that looks like...
What is he even talking about? The pictures?
He's attempting to do...
I don't even know what he looks like. He had a guy with the mustache. That's Anthony, right?
Anthony.
He looks like the only normal one. And then Norton's got to be making a stupid, silly, ridiculous...
This smells bad
yeah,
face.
crazy face, because he's the crazy guy. So he's going like that. It's so ridiculous. I want to punch him all in the face.
So you're really fat pig.
Oh, there it is. To the face.
I would punch you, but I'd hit your sleep apnea machine. Stupid. And the beauty of this guy, how is he going to reach up to punches in the face? He's criticizing
with a effing beer belly. Yes, Jimmy.
He's criticizing a photo that they used of me on the website because I have a strange face.
Yeah.
Is that the best you have? I'm talking about the content of your show. Like, I'm telling you that as a performer, Benjamin, you suck. You're not a funny... You want to talk about a photo of me? Talk about the content of your show, dude.
Hey, who's the teacher in South Park?
Yeah, Garrison.
Okay. He looks like... What?
Oh, Mr. Mackey.
Yeah, he looks like Mr. Mackey, and he's going to talk about what we look like.
And meanwhile...
He does, right? Thank you.
You go to his website, and isn't his head superimposed on a basketball player?
Yeah.
Oh, you cornball.
He has online interactive games that he inserts his face into.
Does he? Ew!
Oh, stop it. And he's a rebel, too, because he has a Starbucks logo, and he has the line through it like, I don't do Starbucks.
Oh, wow.
Look, wow.
You're a madman.
Whoa. You're crazy.
What's their big show highlight is the Indiana Jones trailer.
Wow.
All right.
That's nice.
We don't drink Starbucks. We don't do it. We don't
Punch
like
him all in the face. He's going to be holding his microphone.
Oh, sour milk.
So stupid.
So are you going to try to punch me in the face? That's all I need to know. Because I will book a flight tomorrow if that's a guarantee. Are you going to punch me in the face?
It's just silly.
Yeah. And then they went on and gave out, like, my real name.
Right. And so,
like, that's such a big coup. Like, wow. Hey, you know, Chunk, Snoop Dogg's real name is Calvin Brodus. You hate him now, right? Huh?
Isn't he a scumbag?
Kid Rock's real name is what? Bob, is it Richie?
Oh, this bothered him. Okay, look.
Grover's real name is Shane French. You hate him now, right? Huh? It's so stupid.
He is so bothered. And how bothered is he by this?
Because he is so pissed. He knows his name.
Snoop's real name is... You're comparing yourself with Snoop.
He had to look up other people's names and say them because he was so angry.
And we know Snoop's name because it's been set up. Snoop is not pretending to be what he's not. Snoop's a gangster.
Yeah.
You are a little fat man named Benjamin Bornstein who's trying to be a rock star.
That looks like Mr. Mackey.
You look like Mr. Mackey. You're not a rock star.
Okay.
That is sad.
Oh, everyone.
That is just sad.
It's like, dude, you're not trying to give out your real name. It was given out. And I don't think it's a big coup, actually. I don't think it's a big deal to give out your real name, and it shouldn't be. If you're a real performer, you should give out your real name.
He's embarrassed by his name. It's very obvious.
Why? Benjamin Bornstein's a rock star name.
I hate Opie, my name, and I've said it for many, many years, but I'm stuck with it, Acknowledge you hate your name, and that's why you changed it. But this is
He wants something that he thinks sounds cool.
What's the last name he uses? Maxwell something? Oh, it's so...
Smart?
No, it's something. It's going to make your scalp tingle when you hear it. It's so awful. I want to punch him all in the face. Do you, Benjamin? Does Benjamin want to hit me or does Maxwell? Which one of you guys? Is it the soft-spoken one at home that does the baby diapers, or is it the tough guy that shows up to work?
We're going to go a little late, so I hope some of the stations stay with us.
I just hope Cleveland stays with us.
Yeah, stay with us, Cleveland. Jeez, yeah, please. Because this is too good. Here's the next clip.
The stuff that's not true that people say, I could care less about. Talk about all you want. You know what I mean? But when we're going to be called out for being liars and like putting on this facade, like we know everything there is to know about them. The only thing I know about them is Sex for Sam and Norton. That's it. That's
good boy.
The only two things about the show I know.
Good boy.
The whole
good boy.
Wow thing, which for the longest time in Cleveland stood for "we're out of work." But
40 share.
We're out of work. Hold on a minute. That is a W and O and a W.
Wow, stood for we're out of work.
It's funny.
Well, we were out of work, but we got paid the entire time.
You did?
We became even bigger because we were out of work. We became national superstars.
Can you look at the picture?
International superstars. But yeah, I guess you're right. Look at the picture on his look at the picture on his site. His head is in pose. There's a smiling face with his awful glasses. And there's a picture of his head on a Cavaliers player. And you're complaining about my photo, you silly goose with a fake name. Is it LeBron? Is he put his head on LeBron James's body? Because that's the type of body you wish you had, right? Yeah. What are you doing, Benjamin? Yeah, really, stop it. Benny Bornstein, what are you doing? You're not going to win this battle. And actually, we're very happy because we need people to know that we're on in mornings in Cleveland. So you're really doing us a huge favor. Thank you. What's the matter, Rockstar? Work.
In which will happen again here.
Oh, absolutely. Rest assured, you'll lose Cleveland. You'll lose it. So, I mean... But you won't talk about it because that's what you guys do. We're the greatest in the world. It's a virus.
We actually talk about every market we lose.
We talk about every negative thing more than we should, you silly boy.
We talk more negative than positive, I think.
Yeah, it's like this virus. It's almost like
a puddle of
AIDS. It's a virus like that.
How about this?
You get infected and you slip.
A puddle of Benjamin Bornstein. Let's change it to that. How about that? I'd rather have a puddle of AIDS than a pile of fat fraud. Benjamin Bornstein, rockstar. And the guy goes, "There's a name that you use outside this radio show." You mean the one on your birth certificate? No, you created a name. Look on there. It's Maxwell something, and it's gonna make you physically embarrassed for him. A puddle of Benjamin tears because his radio career never took off. He's so sad. And let me tell you something. Let's say, God forbid, we lose Cleveland. Well, then we're still on about 15 other stations and all over XM. So
what are you doing?
What are you doing? Everybody in radio wants to be heard by more people. You're still being heard by one city and just a small part of one city. That's terrific.
Like you get infected and you slip in a bucket of AIDS.
Phony.
And then they soak you with Monster Rain.
He knows that.
Our Borefest on HBO.
Attaboy. How embarrassed must he be?
I gotta give you, dude, Norton, I'll give you the one grape Kool-Aid joke with black people was funny. But you must have pulled that from the relapse from 3 months ago from this radio show because you lifted it. It's all good, dude.
Hold on, can you pause that for 1 second? Just to let the silly...
This is why I hate radio, by the way. I really do. I'm not kidding. I can't wait for someone to take me away from this whole thing because of douches like this that will just openly lie about crap and there's no accountability. If there's a grape Kool-Aid joke that I did in Monster Rain, I hate to tell you this, that was taped in June in D.C. So 3 months ago... I didn't know you existed when I taped that show. And you know that. So at least you just tell the truth. That's all I'm asking you to do. I'm being very honest. You watched Monster Rain like a good fanboy. If you didn't like it, why watch it?
Yeah.
Don't be stupid. Don't torture yourself. If people think I suck, they don't watch me. Good. Don't. Yeah. But you watched it, fanboy. And you sat there and you told Benjamin Bornstein what he needed to know. And Jimmy's going to show all of Cleveland how much he actually sucks at his 2 sold-out shows this Friday night. It's a new
Not funny.
And I guess this Benjamin's got a ticket at the door waiting for him, right? It's just that would be just of course if he wants to come he wouldn't come, and neither would stupid Stansfield or Stansbury. Why is he lying and pretending he doesn't know who Opie? Dude, just be you lie about your name, you lie about your persona, but at least be honest about the information you have. Yeah, you know who Anthony Cumia is. You know who Opie is. You don't pretend you don't. You even know my real name. Yeah. It's been printed so much.
It's not Opie?
No.
Holy
Stop
Jesus.
What is it?
What are you hiding behind?
It's Greg Hughes, okay? You got me. It's really Greg Hughes.
Maxwell. How long did he sit there trying to think that one up, you think?
Calvin
Just
Lotus.
Trying to think, what do I do? Maxwell sounds cool.
And this
doesn't sound like a fat loser.
This Benjamin guy's got to get in line, man. There's a ton of people that are waiting to punch me in the face. I mean, I'm still waiting for Bubba's punch to the face and Scott Farrell's punch to the face.
All three of us who wants to punch.
Yeah.
From the relapse from 3 months ago from this radio show because you lifted it. It's all good, dude. But other than that, dude, that was pretty bad.
It's so funny.
But you watched it. I appreciate you watching. Do you know how far into the set the Kool-Aid? Because I was doing the racial stuff in. That wasn't 5 minutes in.
Right.
It's like, what are you doing? Why would you waste an hour of your life watching a comic you don't like? I don't get it.
You watched it.
Let's go to Chris on Long Island. Chris, what's up? Okay, thank you.
And while he might be able to go, actually, I'm sure he could go out on a stage and kick your ass pound for pound on the stage.
I will concede that.
On the radio, he sucks.
I gotta tell you, dude. I mean,
Rado is funnier than Jim Norton on the radio.
Do those people?
So why aren't these guys discovered and doing?
They should be all over the place. You should be syndicated.
Radio.
You should be syndicated. You should be your agent should be negotiating big deals for you all over the country. Why aren't you?
Can I tell you something? That this radio business, there's not a lot of talent.
Yeah.
They're desperate. They're desperate to find new talent that could be heard in a lot of markets.
So what happened there?
All you would have to do,
Maxwell?
if what you're saying is true, all you have to do is send a tape to a corporate office somewhere, and you'd be all over America. They're dying for funny, creative, entertaining, people to do radio.
Absolutely.
They just can't find them. They just can't find him anywhere.
On the radio.
Do those people, those of you listening right now that listen to us religiously know, dude, I'm not the kind of guy that likes to pat myself on the back. But, dude,
You're
when it
too
comes
fat to reach.
Pound for pound, that dude, please, you can bring him on all day. I can tell women to have abortions at Walmart too, idiot.
You might as well. You'll
And
be
then
working there
funny
sooner or
after
later when the show gets canceled.
That's what you struggle with a little bit. But
silly goose. Stop paying so much attention to what I say and say something funny yourself. Stop
stand-up,
reacting.
dude, I'll give him that, man. He's been doing it forever, and yeah, he probably is leaps and bounds.
Which, Norton, if you...
Well, you just said how much he sucked!
Wait, you just said that you stand up, you give it to me, but
Wait a minute.
See, that's what happens, kid. You're lying. Tell the truth.
Wait, you just said how bad his HBO special was.
But now that sucked, but now pound
What?
for pound, you think I'm funny. Stop with the pound for pound thing. We're not boxers. Stop trying to make it this more mano to mano than it is. You're with a fat boy who uses a fake name. That's the end of it.
Little boys with a radio show.
Leaps and bounds.
Which, Norton, if you actually, with all due respect, if you were a top-notch comic, you wouldn't have to do a crappy radio show.
Please,
you wouldn't have to play third chair on a radio.
It's third mic, stupid. Not third chair, you old lady.
Well,
it's third mic.
He knows it's third mic. He just messed up.
Yeah,
but
of course
how is this a crappy radio show? You do pay attention. We're on a lot of stations, and we're the number one channel on XM.
He knows that.
Play third chair on a radio show if you were that good.
Dude, if I was a touring comic, you think I'd even talk to Maxwell? I wouldn't even do the show when I came into town. If I came into town to do Playhouse, I'd be like, dude, I'm not talking to that idiot.
Because he's a hack. We have a lot of comedians that tour all across the country that can't wait to do our show on a regular basis. Huge names in comedy.
Now, he's right, though. But as a stand-up, because I go out and do weekends, I guess I should not want to be creative for 5 hours a day.
No.
You silly fatso. Don't trash your own profession, dummy. What's the matter with you? God almighty. That's like saying I'm having sex with his wife and my own chick, and he's going, why would you want to have sex with my wife? She's awful. Dude, don't trash your own gig. Radio's a great gig. You love it, and I love it. We happen to have that in common. Don't try to find a way why I shouldn't love it. It's silly. I do love it.
Jimmy's going to have a fun time in Cleveland Friday.
Dude, and I don't talk about the things I've done. It's like, look, I'm in your town. I got 2 sold-out shows. The people are not going to be very big fans of yours. There. So deal with that. Deal with that, Benjamin.
Let's say hi to Chris on Long Island. We dropped this call for some reason. What's up, Chris?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
You know the thing that's not funny about Maxwell?
What?
He's so phony. Am I to believe that someone in radio doesn't even know your guys' names, but doesn't know who's who or what your website looks like? It's so obvious he's acting and lying. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I think I don't think his listeners are buying into that. I think they're kind of getting the douches, if you know what I mean. That's just douchey stuff. I mean, it's just not honest whatsoever.
He's a fat phony. So anyway, good luck, guys. Have a good day.
All right. And I'm not bothered by it. It just makes me laugh because he plays right into our hands.
Yeah. It's hysterical how angry he got. Oh, when he started saying other people's real names.
Oh, my. But he mentioned guys like Snoop. It's like you have to mention the gangsters.
Oh, because he's on the same level as Snoop.
And Kid Rock. And who was the other one?
Yeah.
Like, you mentioned guys that are like pretty cool. Like, this is how he sees himself.
Yeah.
It's like you're not a hardcore gangster rapper. You're not a rock star like Kid Rock. You're a fat man in Cleveland. That's what you are.
All right. Oh, there you go. We had fun today.
Benjamin Bornstein. Please scream that at him when you see him. When you call his radio show, on the numbers we've given out. Please say that you want to talk to Benjamin Bornstein. 1-800-348-1007, 216-578-1007. Just tell the board op you need Benjamin Bornstein.
All right.
Yeah, that's who he is. Silly goose.
And like a good boy, you'll stop talking about us when the company tells you enough is enough.
On onaradio.com, can we please put up this picture of this monstrosity?
Oh, look at that disaster.
This fat load.
He's a fat Mr. Mackey, right?
Look at him.
Yeah.
He's in a hockey jersey.
What is he talking? Why is he even talking?
Stansbury.
All right, guys.
Good God. The hat.
We're off to XM because we're not a successful radio show. I'm really sorry that we're not more successful for you people. So I guess we got to go do that so we can pay some bills. I don't know. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Opie and Anthony.
It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm real excited. Real excited. For some reason.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony Show. Opie and Anthony.
Here we are, XM Satellite Radio. Hey, do we still have pests?
Yeah, I think so.
Do we
Still
really?
A few on the roster.
We still have a few?
Yeah.
I encourage a full-out pest attack On Maxwell's show in Cleveland.
Maxwell.
I encourage it. Please. I'm actually going to say please.
Ooh.
Right, Jimmy? Are we encouraging an all-out attack on Maxwell with the pests?
Yeah,
Haven't had a good
I don't even know
battle.
if we have pests anymore.
I hope we do. I mean, I hope that I think they can hear listening to this guy just what a phony cunt he is. I mean, we didn't start this fight with this dude. We never heard of him. And all of a sudden, hey, Opie and Anthony used to be funny. And what's that Jim Norton? It's like we had never heard of this dude. So it's not like we were talking shit and we want the listeners to fight our fights for us. This guy just started attacking us, which is fine. But now here's what he's trying. Why would they go after two douchebags in Cleveland? That's the fucking first sign of the white flag. And the second sign is, you fat little bitch. Stop being embarrassed that you're not Calvin Brodus. Calvin Brodus was a fucking, I believe he was what did he say, an 8-tray Crip? I did not get the gang wrong, but he's a fucking gangster for real.
Mm-hmm.
He's not pretending to be a gangster. Calvin Brodus is actually pretending to be less gangsterous than he really is.
Yeah.
You think Snoop's real vibe is an AOL commercial with Lee Iacocca? No.
Yeah.
Snoop's a fucking gang member. He's a
slinging
tough dude,
dope.
Man. Yeah. He's a problem for real.
Yeah.
He's not pretending.
Mr. Mackey's the guidance counselor. Yes, he looks like a Mr. Mackey if Mr. Mackey was bloated from filling up with food and stuff. Hey, here we go. We do have pests. Blue Healer, Kentucky. I'm on it, Greg. Coke Logic, Whack Bag. You got it.
Not Greg, though. Opster.
And that's it. We got
Opster.
We got 2 pests left, I guess.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
no, we got Steve from Huntington. You've got the Pest Tactical Group at Frunkus2.com. Check it in, sir.
Frunkus.
And then you get this. Dan and Sam have a better radio show than Maxwell.
I thought they were going to say than us.
Sort of a backhanded compliment.
And we're getting called out, and now
it's a compliment at all.
We got to acknowledge Ernie E. from Colorado, Anthony, because he writes 30-minute walkover, another show stolen from XM listeners. Ernie, let me explain what happened.
Oh, boy.
We heard that Coke Logic's animations, this is the true story. The 2 new ones he did, one on Steve and his band Foundry, and the hot dog guy, were now up on iTunes, and I'm behind the Coke Logic animations. I haven't seen those yet, so I go, could you please set those up in the office? In between shows, I want to see these animations, and they're available, of course, on iTunes in the podcast section. You can download them for free. All XM asses that you see a 5-second commercial before the animation starts.
Yeah, deal with it.
I really thought they were short animations, but they're both about 3 minutes long and hilarious.
Really funny.
We had the whole office just dying.
That fucking Coke Logic, god damn it, man.
I know,
that
how good.
Bastard is so good.
Really good. That one with Steve talking about his band Foundry and the song Pendulum. The Steve animation is Steve.
Oh, yeah.
It's hysterical.
Yeah, I smile more, Coke Logic. I just want to throw that out there. Maybe in a future animation you can...
I like the grim. I like the grim looks.
Yeah, but I'm grimming as you two are hysterically laughing beside me.
I like your grim
awkward.
look.
Awkward.
It's just evilness.
He's got Jimmy's evil eyes, too, man. Those just great attack eyes. I love it.
He's just fucking...
Coke Logic Bravo, by the way.
I met him in Chicago for the first time, and he started talking about animation and stuff like that, and... Oh, that fucker is good, man.
Yeah, he knows his shit.
It's a great part of the radio show now.
It's so funny because it takes, just one of the bits that we've done and adds such a cool twist to it.
Mm-hmm.
There are little things that he pops in there.
I'm getting excited about the animation festival. I think this is going to be huge for us.
Yeah.
We got to get an update. I know we have $2,500 in prize money so far. We're expecting a lot more from XM. We're expecting a lot more from the other side if they want to get involved. But they can't fuck with our contest on the other side. I mean, if people want to do a little edgier stuff, that's cool too.
Yeah.
Although we love clever over fuck.
Yeah.
That's our only rule.
Yeah.
If you're going to do like some fucks and stuff, make sure it's in a clever way. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we've ever asked. RadioGoldFans.com. They're on it. They're on the pest attack. Very good. Yeah. Fuck this guy.
He's just, and the thing I like to do is allow somebody's awfulness. It's like that guy Stansbury was trashing the special, which is if he said I watched 5 minutes of it and turned it off, I have no issue with it.
Right.
But the fact that there's a line 15 minutes, what are you doing to yourself?
Picking a line, yeah. That's 15 minutes into the special.
And I don't get it.
I want to make it perfectly clear too. We're not attacking them because we're scared of them. We're just bored.
I don't think anybody thinks that. I think they understand. We're fighting. The guy bashed us, and when somebody bashes me, I like to bash them back. It feels good. I'm a vindictive
fun.
I don't think there was. I'm gonna think now, which I rarely do. I'm trying to think if we ever were scared taking on another radio show.
Well,
the closest would be
really
Howard,
punch you.
But we weren't really scared of that either.
There's nothing scary about these people.
They're just
they're
losers.
Just bad at what they do.
Like they know everything about us. You know, we downplay our influence, but the fact is, there's a lot of younger radio shows that look up to us. We hear it from all the comedians. They usually, this is something we've never really brought to, it's come to the table, I guess, but we don't harp on it. A lot of comedians, when they're doing their thing across America, they're like, oh, dude, I was in whatever, some small city in the middle of whatever, and I was on this radio show, and they're huge fans of you guys.
Yeah.
And we get that so much from the guys when they're on the road doing the radio.
It's just, if the thing is, we've been in radio long enough and had enough stuff happen,
right?
That if you're in the business of radio, you know who we are, just because of whether you think we're good or not, or whether we are good or not. It doesn't even matter. The thing is, we've been in enough situations where we've gotten either in trouble or whatever, where if you're in the business, you know who we are. You know what we're all about.
Yeah, the press
the
press clippings from this show, because I've saved just about every single piece ever written on us. It's just one of these weird OCD things I have. And trust me, I don't have all of them, but I have a majority of them. I'm not even lying to you, because I was going through this the other day because I'm unloading boxes. I got these huge plastic containers that I got from the Container Store that are how far am I? Like 4 feet across?
The Container Store.
They're 4 feet long and about a foot deep. I got 4 of these completely filled with press clippings from this radio show, completely filled, and then another box. I don't even know what to do with those yet. The press clippings from this show would probably go from floor to ceiling. So with that alone, if you're a radio guy, you know who we are. So stop lying.
The thing that annoys me is this. When he's pretending he doesn't know. Well, Opie's the redhead. First of all, it's more blonde. And then, which annoys me when anyone gets his hair color wrong. And then the guy with the mustache. I looked at your pictures once. I knew which one was Stansbury or Stansfield. That name I do fuck up. And which one was Maxwell. Like, I knew, and I will know now, every time I see a photo, who's who. So what you're doing is, besides being a radio hack who uses a phony voice and a fake name, you're fucking lying, dude.
Yeah.
You're a liar. And that's embarrassing.
Yep.
I lied a couple things in my life. That's it. Yes, I suspected it wasn't a girl. Let's leave it at that.
Enough said.
And then you think I stole a grape soda joke from the... Dude, why would you lie about it? You know that's not the truth, but you're saying it anyway.
Jimmy takes pride in not lifting stuff from other people. Like, he's obsessed with not lifting. This is something we don't talk about much either. There's some jokes that Jimmy does that are similar to jokes that his friends do, and they never saw each other's act. You know what Jimmy does? He steps aside and goes, you know what, I can't do that joke anymore.
No.
And he knows it's a really good joke, but it's close to...
it's tainted.
It's close to another joke that I'm just going to say a friend of yours did as well. And it wasn't because Jimmy all of a sudden decided to rip off his friend. They were thinking alike. They came up with similar material. And all of a sudden, Jimmy's like, I can't do that material anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, there was one joke.
Stan, right?
There was one joke. I'm like, Jimmy, you got to continue doing it because it's hilarious. I forgot which joke. And Jimmy's like, I just can't anymore.
It's called
That's the type of comedian Jimmy is.
It's called parallel thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Like I do a bit on Hillary Clinton. I'm trashing her cankles, and Nick DiPaolo makes fun of her cankles. Nick didn't see me do that. I didn't see Nick do that. I walked through the cellar one night and he was doing. No one took that. It's just two comics attacking a presidential candidate, two misogynist pigs. Of course, you're going to go after her
fat ankles.
So it's like there are certain things that happen in comedy, which everybody knows. But what he's saying is dishonest. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm boring myself with this explanation. If it's any consolation to the listeners, I am hating my own voice right now.
There you go.
Not funny. There we go. I feel better. Not funny. Not me. Benjamin Bornstein. Not funny. Not funny. Maxwell. Dangerous and funny. And pound for pound, dude. Same thing. Same real manly example for two fat guys.
Pound for pound.
I'm going to use boxing analogies. Pound for pound. Duke it out. Why are you doing that? How about fucking this? Donut hole for donut hole. I think you're more of a heart attack risk. Like, let's go with the fucking analogies.
Yeah.
You fucking apnea cunt.
Opie, could you have the clipping scanned and put on the site? Would be an interesting read, I believe. It's going to be such an interesting read that I think I'm going to write a book on the press clippings alone. Are you sleeping, Steve? Steve?
No.
Oh.
You're breathing heavy. What's up, Steve?
Nothing. I just wanted to call and let you guys know that when this all started, I used to hang out with Stansbury a while back.
Okay.
And I tried calling in knowing that he would know my nickname, everything. And I know this guy. They will not let anybody get through.
Well, that's real radio, huh?
Oh, yeah, it's lovely.
There's a show that's not scared.
Mm-hmm. What's the problem with these guys, dude? Stansbury, I dislike him a lot less because I think that he's more with a guy. Stansbury just got lucked up on a gig, and he doesn't want to fuck up his gig. But what's the problem with Benny Bornstein?
Yeah, I think Benny Bornstein might be sticking up for his boy Bubba or something.
I don't know.
This is so incestuous.
What do you think?
Let me tell you this, guys.
Yeah.
Stansbury is doing it for the hoo-ha, for the pussy.
Yeah, I don't blame
him.
him.
That is the only reason. I don't blame him for that.
All right.
But they have no balls. And like I said, I tried to get a hold of him even off air, and he won't even talk to me. And I don't get it. Because
how
he
about
wasn't
this?
like that before.
You know the guy personally, right?
Yes.
So you know his email and his number, and you could talk to him.
Well, I know his number. I don't know his email because I kind of lost touch with him over the past couple of years.
Okay.
But, I mean, he will not get back to me. Nothing. I went through another buddy to try to get him to talk to him.
Yeah.
And he knows. It's like he knows, or somebody's telling him, don't talk to him. Because, they see my silly wow sticker that's been on my car since 2001.
Right.
And they know that, I'm all for you guys.
All
so
right.
I said, I just want to talk to them, know what the hell, why they have a problem with it.
Yeah, it's
and they won't admit it.
There's a jealousy.
All right, thanks, man.
There's a jealousy thing that happens with radio guys. They know how successful we've been, and they just can't understand why they're not as successful.
Yep.
If you get me Stansbury's number, I'll call him.
All right.
And ask him.
What's the Maxwell numbers again? Actually, I want all phone numbers from. I don't even know if we have past. We'll see if we do with this little thing because, we got to disrupt everything. Everything.
Well,
what's up, Dave?
We need
Hey,
your
how's it going?
numbers.
Hey.
Hey, I want the number. I want to call and mess around with them.
Well, they're not on until what, afternoons?
3 o'clock. But if you call the station,
Hey, I'll call
that
then.
will annoy them.
Yeah, you could call now, though.
Call the station.
Yeah.
Call the station and just mess around with them there?
Well, it's up to you. You can request a song. You can yell Benjamin Bornstein's a cunt. Whatever you want to do. Don't yell that.
Definitely do that.
Don't yell.
I'm here for you guys, you know?
Hey, thank you, sir. Thank you, Dave.
What's the number?
Hold on.
What is it? We'll get the numbers.
Sam's got it right now.
Oh.
800-348-1000. I was going to say 1007. That's too confusing. 800.
Hold on.
348 1007.
1007. What's the 216 number?
The
216-578-1007.
1007.
1007.
Excellent.
Right. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. You guys are great.
All right,
let's tape it if you want. Have some fun.
Yeah, let's go to Cleveland. Aaron, what's up?
Oh, I play roller derby, and we were last minute needing a halftime show, and they decided to call Maxwell, and he was available, probably because he always is.
A halftime at a roller derby?
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right, so what we should be doing is talking about Opie and Anthony from 10 years ago, because that's the stuff we used to have to
They
do
would
about
force us to
10
do.
years. How about 12 years ago?
12 years ago.
We had to do that type of thing.
Yikes.
Well, the thing is that, I guess people were kind of excited, local celebrity, whatnot, and the guy comes out, says hi, gets the crowd going all crazy, and then he walks out. That was it.
Oh, he's terrific. Do you have? It was probably New Year's Eve too. He was available. Do you have audio of that? I'd love to have audio of him.
How desperate are you guys in Cleveland that you got excited by an appearance by Benjamin?
I know, a celebrity.
Oh, my
Benjamin
God.
Bornstein here to entertain you.
At the roller derby.
Did he hum the fucking Jim Croce song and then eat something that hopefully sent him into a diabetic coma?
Yeah, they couldn't get anyone from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. My God.
There you have a Crunch Bar, fat boy. You fucking
Well, it was our last
Fuck
one.
you
It was
and
our
Reggie White.
championship bout.
What's that?
It was our championship bout, and I don't know if he just ran out of options.
Yeah.
And it was really pathetic. He was out there for maybe 3 minutes, and then we had a bunch of maybe 15 minutes left of nothing.
Look,
and,
he can't stand in front of he can't stand in front of an audience like a man. He can't stand up there and entertain like a man. He can't do it.
Hey, let's find out when he's going to have his next live appearance, because he's in for a rude awakening.
Ooh, those are evil.
I want someone to bring a sign that says Benjamin Bornstein is a fat cunt.
and lest you think we don't do things like that, we fucked up a blood drive once.
Wait, what?
That was awful.
What happened? I don't remember.
Remember Rocco was hosting a blood drive?
Oh, yeah.
And we sent people down there and just disrupted his fucking broadcast.
Yeah, it's going to be
all pissed at us. They're trying to do something nice, and you motherfuckers are...
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Shut up.
He don't take phone calls on his radio show. Of course he doesn't.
No.
Why would you?
Why would you if you're going to get killed like that?
Being exposed as a phony.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you. Can I just say one more thing?
Go ahead, baby.
Yeah.
We are very excited to see Jim Norton, and that's me, myself, and I. So.
Oh, thank you very much. Come up and say hi. I'm the roller derby girl, and then put your anus on my nose. Yeah, that's the code between us.
Yeah, that's
Thanks,
the signal.
That's the Jim Norton greeting. You know how the Eskimos do their thing? Norton's got a special greeting.
That's right. Nose to nose, there's too many ways to get colds.
Yeah.
Nose to anus, it's just...
Jim's greeting is shared by collies everywhere.
All right, thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Let's go to John in Kansas City. John, how are you?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, man.
I just wanted to call. I heard the radio show yesterday and today. Just got a new car, and it's got XM in it, so I'm listening to you guys all the time because you guys are hella funny.
Thank you.
And I don't know why this guy's talking shit. I've never heard of this guy, and I really haven't heard of you guys, but you guys sound a lot more funnier than some of the stuff that I've checked on the internet with this guy.
Thank you.
Hey, John, thank you. I mean, what, 2 days in?
Yeah, 2 days in.
2 days listening to the Opie and Anthony show. This is a very interesting little thing we like to do. After 2 days, what do you like about the Opie and Anthony show?
Oh, the brand new fan.
That's all right.
He's been initiated.
Yes.
Welcome.
Welcome to the club. We're garbage. We all have low self-esteem. We don't take compliments well.
No, we
Tell us
don't.
we suck. We'll keep you on for 40 minutes. 3 seconds of you guys rule, and we got to go. It makes us all tingle.
Yeah, let's say hi to Jeremy. Jeremy, what's up?
Hey, boys, got 2 questions for you. Hey, Opie, should I load up the hot air balloon and load up the bras? Bigger, longer.
Yeah, fire up the hot air balloon.
A couple of people have suggested we go the balloon route.
Yeah, sure.
And should I camp outside of the Buzzard, his radio station?
Well, it's 1007. Is that what it's called? The Buzzard?
Yes, the Buzzard.
MMS, I think, right? That's
cute.
Or R?
Should I camp outside and say hi to him every afternoon?
Absolutely. Make sure you record it, though, because it's no use if you don't record it.
Oh, not a problem. I can even hold up that fat cunt sign if you want, Jimmy.
If you did that with a photo of Maxwell as a fat cunt. No, Benjamin Bornstein is a fat cunt.
Benjamin Bornstein.
And this one, nice apnea, dick. I hope he goes through the fucking windshield.
He's trying to be a tough guy in the radio, and he's got sleep apnea.
Oh, he just stinks.
Sorry for the people that have it.
For you, man. Not a problem at all.
Oh, Jimmy has it?
Not funny. Not funny. I woke up 1,400 times last night. Not funny. All right, pound for pound, we get it. You're a boxer.
All right, Jeremy, thank you.
Benjamin Bornstein. He's a nice boy. He has trouble sleeping.
Yeah.
He eats matzo ball soup but disagrees with him.
Why upset your mother?
Let's say...
It's not funny.
Who's this Maxwell character, Benjamin? Who's this Maxwell character running around with the girls in the bikinis? Ma, that's what they like.
I think we got some pests.
Maxwell? You want to be called Maxwell?
I know you murderer. Zell, the fat sleep apnea doctor is here. And then Olivier cuts his throat. This man can't breathe when he sleeps. He needs a doctor.
Fucking Jimmy, you think you're funny? I mean, that was...
I don't know. Pound for pound.
This fucking Marathon Man reference, my friend.
Why would I want to do
Ounce
a
for
fucking
ounce
radio
sounds kind of
show?
funny. But pound for pound, I mean, you're going to have to do a little better than that. What a douche.
Stansbury.
Bob, Pennsylvania, what's up?
Yeah, guys, I just wanted to let you guys know I used to listen to Bob and Tom and then Mike and Mike, but nobody compares to you guys. You guys rock, guys.
Thank
really.
you. Mike
and
Mike
I took down those
dick.
numbers, and I will be calling him.
All right, thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we got to rent a plane to circle his radio station at 3. Yeah, that's a good idea. With Opie and Anthony rules Cleveland, right, Benny?
Yeah. Benjamin Bornstein.
Benjamin
Just like
Bornstein.
Calvin Brodus. Yes, except he's a gangster, and you're a fat man who doesn't sleep without machinery taped to his face. That's the difference. Snoop does nothing but fuck hot chicks, and you tell Stan's cunt how funny he is ton for ton, and how he's the greatest thing since fucking a sliced stroke.
Yeah,
shut your face, Benjamin. You're embarrassing yourself.
And you got to sleep with a Darth Vader mask.
Of course you do, because you look like him without the helmet. Except you're less amusing. You fucking Donald Pleasance-looking jizzbag.
Dave, Chicago, what's up?
Man, you boys need pests?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we need pests. Wowee.
The boys
Who are
get
the slits?
pests. Don't make a fucking maniac out of me. The boys get pests.
Thank you, Dave. Linger longer on that one. Brad, Cleveland, how are you? How are
Hanging
you?
in there. What's up, boys?
What's up? By the way, just taking live calls, not one fucking Benjamin fan calling in. What do you got, Brad?
Benjamin's a douche.
You gotta say his whole name, Benjamin Bornstein. I don't want to rob him of his last name. It's Bornstein. He's a good boy.
Hey, why are they, all right, go ahead, Brad. Sorry.
No problem. Hey, I just wanted to get in and let everybody know that the station isn't downtown.
Okay.
It's actually out in Independence, Ohio. It's about 10 miles south of downtown Cleveland.
Okay.
6200 Oak Tree Boulevard.
There you go.
What's the 1600 Oak Tree Boulevard, and what's the zip code in case people want to mail in?
Jimmy, 6200, not 52.
Oh, 6200.
Yeah.
Yep, fourth floor. It's just like an office complex area, so it's not like downtown would be.
Okay, so people want to mail anything. If you get a zip code too, they can mail thing. Maybe they'll want to mail. Hey, we're fans.
I believe it's 44114. I think.
Okay.
All right. Very good.
Hey, if you're a fan of Benjamin Bornstein, tell him. You don't have to badmouth him.
Ass.
Oh, language, sir. We don't like that type of talk here.
Hey,
sucks ass.
Midwest Militia's got you. We got 33 members, and we're coming strong.
All right. Look at that.
Fuck
We do.
Maxwell.
We still have some pests. I like to hear that. We haven't acknowledged the pests in a while. I know they're out there. I wasn't sure how many, but it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Always looking for new recruits. The pests are just evil.
And then they did the wordplay thing with the virus. What's a virus? We know, sir. We don't think it's a real virus.
It's not a virus. It's Joe.
We know that.
Yeah.
We
know.
We get it.
We wouldn't wake up early to come to a virus every day.
He's desperately trying to find some dishonesty, like, aha, got you guys too. But we're not pretending that it's not a show, despite what the message boards say.
Yeah, we're trying.
Oh, come on.
What's in here? What's this? What's this and this?
Ooh, surprises. Always good to have surprises in the CD player.
Well, we're doing our own show, and I don't like these CDs in here.
Oh.
Give me this.
Goodness gracious.
Uh-huh. Oh, I like this one. Save that one. All right. We got lovely girls outside the studio. Lovely girls.
Yeah.
Where's Jimmy? This was for Jimmy. Jimmy! Hey!
It's discussing something.
All right, getting back to the animation contest really fast.
Yeah.
I know there are people out there that are very excited about this contest. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a biggie for the radio show.
Certainly is.
All I ask, I gotta say it again, all we ask is that if you're doing an animation, don't put it on the internet, don't put it on message boards. We want it to be a nice surprise for the people that go to the...
It's gotta be fucking fresh.
Right.
We want it fresh.
Right. They don't, we want it to be, exactly. Very fresh and get a natural, first-time reaction.
Let me get through this brain freeze. Hold on. Oh, that's a cold smoothie.
Oh, that's the worst, right?
Oh, what a pain.
I know, that's really weird.
That's nice. It's like people. I feel like fucking Maury in the front seat of the car.
Gonna get some Danish for Bell.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of Maury, that's Maxwell. That's who he looks like. You
Maury's wigs.
You look like fucking Maury from Goodfellas. Fucking nerd. You fucking nerd.
Hey, the pests are coming up with good stuff, too. Eric F. from Buffalo writes, put a Benjamin Bornstein as a fatty pig fatty sign in front of his office.
Oh, please, yes.
Oh, that would be terrific. All right. And people saying, just say the word. We already said the word.
Yes, please.
Attack is on. Pests, have fun. So the animations, if you're doing one, you're going to have to send them in to us because we're going to choose like the 20 or 30 that we played during the festival.
Yeah.
And I think Jimmy came up with a great idea. We're going to play some of the best ones that we've received before this contest as well. as kind of a warm-up, and then we're going to debut all the new ones. Big contest, bragging rights, lots of prize money. We'll have more details, but don't spread your animations around if you're thinking of entering the contest, okay? That's all we ask. I think we're going to set a date very soon. Hopefully in mid-April is when the festival is going to go down. Yes, Jimmy?
I can't stop thinking of fucking Maury and Benjamin Bornstein. That's going to please me for the rest of the month.
He just looks just like him, yeah.
He really does. He should be strangled with a phone cord. His fucking wig falls off.
Jump in the pool, you fat fuck.
You unfunny colostomy. Fucking.
Here we go. Just for you, Jimmy.
Please hold. I have a very important message for you.
Oh, cool.
Hello?
Yes?
Can I please speak to Brenda? Brenda Burton, please?
She's not here right now. May I take a message?
There's really no message. Are you her husband?
Yes.
Mr. My name is Stacy. I'm calling from G Card Services.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great.
Good. I'm calling in regards to the Peaches account, the MasterCard, the G MasterCard.
Yeah?
I'm showing you for a payment of $344. That's a total due on the account. And I was calling to see when a payment's going to be made on the account.
Ooh.
Haven't had one on here since the 20th of November.
Yeah, and I took that one out this past weekend when my old lady was all laid up sick. I maxed it out at the T-bar, at the massage parlor. Man, I don't know. When's payment due on that?
Due on the 17th of every month.
How much is...
Oh, my God. I just realized we have a lot of new listeners.
Yeah.
I guess this is not us.
Yes, please make that clear.
Maybe I should explain this ahead of time.
Is this Maxwell?
Yeah, this is Maxwell.
This is a phony bit about a credit card. And, being a rock star, he maxed his credit card out at a titty bar. Wow.
Ooh.
That's fucking
wild.
You cornball.
That is wild.
Why don't you be honest? I maxed it out, fucking shoveling Fudgy the Whale cake into myself until I shit standing up. Why don't you be honest? That's what you did, Maury from Goodfellas face. You fucking ugly cunt with a fake name. You ate. That's where you maxed out your credit card. Fat fuck.
Every month.
How much is due?
$344.
Well,
try to sleep.
Money's been kind of tight lately. Hey, you guys want one?
Of course I do.
What was that?
What?
Here, man, I got a 20 here for you.
Coke? Oh, no, man, I already got one. Thanks.
Figured that out.
How much is that again?
Oh, my God.
Are you Brenda's husband?
Yeah, last time I checked. Hold on.
That's the reaction your audience is having to this bit. Fucking dozing off.
You're going to do it.
Is that Stansbury, the guy that's 10 pound for pound?
I can't tell which.
Hold on, I got to do a gummer.
You're not doing coke.
Do you think that's funny? I mean, do you honestly think that that's funny?
I know.
Money's been real tight.
Do you honestly know that that's sick? That is not funny whatsoever?
You want to know what's funny, you dumbass, is that you called a radio station.
Wow.
And snore.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
Shame on you.
Okay, terrific.
Oh, dear Lord Jesus, this ain't happening, man.
Oh, my God.
This can't be happening, man. This isn't happening.
You fucking pseudo-edgy.
Oh,
fatsos.
That was... Let me see if I could find the words to describe it. A bucket of shit.
No, here's what it was.
Take a little tin rusting bucket full of shit and just carry it around, and you'll have that.
Should catch a fucking ice pick to the back of the neck on the way to the diner, fatso. That's what you should do. Why don't you buy a joke book for Belle while you're at it, you fucking unfunny hillbillies? Oh, my God, are they awful. That's fucking Awful.
Jimmy, I need those jokes. I need those jokes, Jimmy.
By the way, dumb white guy from Oregon, he writes, O&A, they're so small, maybe I should stop listening all the way out here in Oregon.
Yeah, thanks.
Then he goes, where's Cleveland again?
Oh, unbelievable.
See, just to do a little, have a little fun here. Okay, you take a map of, well, at this point, we have to take a map of all of North America. Cleveland included, obviously.
Right.
All the way down to part of Mexico. Okay. Our radio career, circle the entire thing I just said.
Yeah.
On a world map. Now circle
well, you want to use
part
Maxwell?
of Cleveland. Yeah, part of Cleveland.
Benny.
That's the difference. And they're saying that we're not doing well.
Well, here's the thing with Benjamin Bornstein. He's never been a funny guy, so he wants to be a rock star. He has an unfortunately unamusing guy with him. That was your idea of an edgy. That's the best you could do with that credit card call?
Yeah.
Hey, you dumbass.
You called a radio station.
We need some inspirational music for this next phone call. Something that builds. Something that builds. What do we got?
Never one
What
of
do we
their
got,
bits.
Derek? What do we got? We need something that builds. Something that just, gets people excited.
How about taps?
Think running movie.
Right, the theme from... the theme
think
from...
Rocky.
Oh, I thought you meant the other running movie.
No, I know, but I gave another example. What's running movie? Yeah, this will work.
Eye of the Tiger.
This will work. We go to Mongo the Trucker. Mongo, what do you got for the show?
Gentlemen, I believe cockpicks are in order.
Cockpicks! Cockpicks!
We don't have
Cockpicks!
We need an email.
Yeah. Oh, they'll find the emails. The pests will find the emails. Cock pictures! Cock pictures!
That's right. And
cock pictures!
He'll love them.
And forward them to us. 'Cause we're faggots.
Hey, they made it! Did you hear?
And send some to
Not
Elo
funny.
for old time's sake. Just a couple, though.
Not funny.
Cock pictures for everyone that works at that radio station. I am the Tiger. Turn it up.
God, it's fucking cornballs.
I like it. Luke in Wyoming. Luke.
Yo, what's up, guys? Love the show.
Thank you, Luke.
I just want to say, you guys need to make more people mad. This is great radio. I mean, you just roll on people. This is what I want to do to guys in the office all day, and I get to sit here and listen to you. And by the way, you must not be doing well. I'm listening to you in Wyoming.
Thank you, sir. I'm sorry that you have to hear this in Wyoming.
And it's not even about
places. Chariots of Fire.
It's not
of
even
course.
about being bigger than Maxwell or being more famous. That's irrelevant. The bottom line is, this guy, we had never heard of him, just started shit talking us. So it's like, what are we going to do? Not respond?
Yeah.
When someone shit talks me for no reason, I just want to continually brutalize them. I could do this all day. I'm a negative guy, Maxwell.
Bornstein attacks you.
You're the one with the faggoty name and the chokeable Maury face.
Maury's wigs don't come off.
Fucking asshole.
Remember Roller Girl? She's back. Erin from Cleveland.
Hey, yeah, sorry. I needed to fix I don't know, I didn't want to make up a story.
Okay.
He was a guest announcer that stayed for 3 minutes, not a halftime show.
Okay.
Didn't want you screwing that up.
Thank you, Erin, for clearing that up.
Whatever he did, he did it poorly.
All right, we got very bored girls outside the studio.
Why are they here?
I don't know. Can we get a mic on them? Huh? No, we don't. We don't want to break.
Why? Why is Steve insisting?
Well, F Steve.
Well,
give me a microphone out there.
Maybe there's a reason. Steve there might be a technical reason.
I don't think
I'm uploading Foundry.
My song has to be on iTunes.
That's right. It's called Pendulum. It swings both ways, like I do.
Than is going out there to make contact with the pretty women.
Than? What's the story?
Are you on?
Say.
No, you're not on. Hold on.
Why would he be?
I tried again.
Hello.
Hi. Ask the pretty girls why they're here. Ask them nicely.
Who is your spokesperson, pretty girls? Oh no, you'll come in. They just want to know why you're here.
Wait, who's the spokesperson?
We want to come in and see you. Yeah. I can't see you guys. We're promoting our new show on Ripe TV.
Ripe TV?
Ripe TV.
Ripe TV.
Ripe TV. Can we come in and see you?
Do you guys get naked?
No.
We'll be right with you then.
No.
It's kind of like a doctor's office. We got to decide which.
Well, bring him in and discuss it.
All right, we're going to discuss your TV show.
Can't just be all
What happened
about
to them?
nakedness.
I took it off. I thought you were done.
I'm not done.
We have to break and then we'll get them in.
Yeah. Anything else, ladies?
How are we supposed to flirt from this far away?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Oh, flirting without nudity sucks.
Without
What?
nudity.
Yeah, how it sucks a big,
We'll show you a little crack if we can come in.
Fair
a little
enough.
crack.
A little crack, is that all right, Jimmy?
Just a little crack.
Well, we got our negotiator here, Jim Norton. Jimmy, is that okay? Or
Where's
you want a little
Jimmy?
more? I'll
Jimmy, where are you?
I'm right here,
we
madam.
We can't see you because we're outside. By
It's all
the
right.
way.
You're missing nothing. I'm mediocre at best. I'm a little crack is fine.
At least you're honest.
Yes, I am.
Oh, is this gonna suck?
I don't know. They may be fun. Let's find out about their show on Ripe TV. A bunch of hot chicks. That's fun.
What do you think the show? You think the show's going to be?
I don't know. We don't
Steve,
have enough
why do
hot
we have
chicks
to
on.
break?
I don't want to isolate them. I'm going to stay down here. Okay.
Are we in trouble? No. Why? Why? Let me say why we have to break. Let me read something. All right.
I got to piss anyway, so why don't we just break?
Jimmy.
I was hoping we'd break.
I think we're.
Stop, Sam. Knock it off.
Ooh. We have a sponsor that needs to be played before 10 o'clock.
Okay. Fair enough.
What? What? Secrecy.
Yeah, what is this, Steve?
All right, Steve is writing more top secret communiques. Okay, what does it say? All right, what does it say? Jesus, he's still writing. I can't read your handwriting.
Don't bark it out.
All right, I won't bark it out.
Bark it out.
Will would like to speak to you about the girls. That's not. I wasn't supposed to read that. What? What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong.
Get on mic. Why is that?
Oh, yeah.
Why couldn't we say that on the air?
He just said get on mic, dude.
I
I don't give a shit what he said. Okay.
Why are you sweating profusely?
I'm not sweating profusely. I was asked by Will if he could speak
Is
to
he
you.
sweating, Jimmy?
Because I got a friggin' lamp blaring and...
Wow. You're a little nervous. What's up?
Why are you sweating?
What's the matter?
Why are you giving me any
Oh my
more?
God!
Will
What's
asked
the matter?
me politely if he could talk to you guys before we brought the girls in.
He doesn't want us trashing them. I get it.
Well, yeah, of course.
We understand our sponsors. We'll just
But you
take.
didn't know they
We'll
were
just
a
take.
sponsor.
We'll
You
just take
before.
subtle hits.
Well, you didn't know they were a sponsor.
We'll take subtle shots. It'll go right over their head. Don't worry about it. They'll be happy. We'll be happy. The listeners will be happy. Watch what we do
Why
next.
can't we just be nice to girls?
All right, we'll be
Yeah.
nice
We're
to the
never
girls.
nice to girls. Why can't we just be
I
nice to
know.
them?
Just
All right,
be nice.
We're gonna be nice
Like
to the
homos.
girls.
Let's just be nice to them.
All right, we'll do that. Watch how nice we can be to girls next. Opie and Anthony.
I'm throwing up some gang signs. Come on. Do it with me. West Side. Come on. Pulling down some dead presidents, yo. West Side.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony Show.
Opie and Anthony.
Hi, we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. Got to jump in real fast. We got girls from Ripe TV coming in a few minutes. They can't hear us right now. They're getting a talking to. They're really, really hot. We got like 6 monitors in the studio, 2, 4, 5, 6. We're going to play horrific videos on the screens as we do just a regular interview with them.
Like,
Meat Spin, Lemon Party, 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
2 Girls, 1 Cup,
Poo
definitely.
Party,
Yeah.
and other horrific videos.
Horrible. I think the more
Amputee porn has to go in there.
The more shit videos, the better.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
The harder my
puking.
dick gets, the angrier
Yeah.
they'll get.
Yeah.
And we're not even going to make them look up at the screen. We're going to hope that they start looking around, and if they look up just slightly, they're going to see horrific shit going on above their heads, and hopefully we'll get some kind of reaction.
Can we put them on these monitors too?
So every single monitor in the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're going to...
Yeah.
No, not these, though, because we're going to make believe...
Really?
Well, these in front of us.
Okay.
Well,
We don't wanna-
where are they going to
They might
be?
be over there,
They're going to be way over there on the couch. They're going to see them around them.
Oh, okay.
You can put them up over here so we know what they were looking at. But,
Yeah. Okay, you can put them on those screens.
yeah, but if you put them on these, then they're going to go, look, those screens, you see it right there. We got to make believe.
Okay.
What are you talking about? Okay, we're going to try
Gotcha.
it and see if it works. Before we get the girls in, we did the Peeping Tom story from earlier.
Yes.
And one of the listeners, always getting good ideas from the listeners, they suggested that we played the old bleep game. BME Olympics, yes. Also amputee porn. So the boys took the story and threw some bleeps in this. Listen to this.
A woman gets the shock of her life when she finds that she's living below a neighbor. The man is accused of her through a hole that he drilled into her bathroom. Local 4's Hank Winchester is live in Romulus right now. And Hank, how did this woman spot the hole?
Well, Ruth, when you see the hole, you'll agree it is hard to miss. Take a live look behind me here. You can see the victim lives on the first floor. The accused right upstairs. The only thing separating those two apartments, a little plywood.
Hey, good suggestion from one of the fine listeners of the Opie and Anthony Show. Also, Finger Slam and Mother Man need to be in the mix. I'm being told. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we got hot chicks.
Let's bring in the girls.
Bring in the girls. Bring in the beautiful girls.
Beautiful girls. Let's see.
Come on in, girlies.
Which camera should we use for this? Oh, camera 1.
Leave your pocketbooks outside, please.
Go for camera 1.
No one's going to steal them. And preferably take your coats off so we can see something. Thank you. Now, we want you to, one by one, hold on, line up. Wow, All right, line up. Fatso has a mic in front of him.
Fatso.
E-Rock.
They knew you were coming.
E-Rock.
They knew you were coming.
E-Rock, have them say their name and I guess like their best asset.
My best asset?
Yeah, E-Rock, handle this.
What's my...
Well, what's your name first?
Oh, my name's Kelty Martin. Hi, everyone.
Hello. What's your best asset?
As far as on my body, or...
Whatever you think it is. It
of
could be that,
course.
right?
In
My
life.
best asset on my body would be my boobs.
Boobs. What size are the boobs?
34C. And they're real.
34C.
Thank
nice,
you.
very good. All right, move on, Fatso.
Oh, look at him
What's your
trying to
name?
make his
My
way.
name is Erin Noss.
And your best asset?
Everything.
Oh,
I don't know.
confident.
I can't pick.
Well,
She just likes all of her.
She would know, too. I'm just kidding.
Oh, a little lesbian stuff, huh?
We're very good friends.
What's your best asset? Guys have told you nice eyes, nice ass. What is it? What comes up the most?
I guess I like my boobs too.
Are you a copycat?
No, I do. I love them. And
what kind of boobs you got?
She's got nice boobs.
nice ones. C's.
You don't have moose noses, though, do you?
Do I have what? Wait, I missed that. Am I?
It's the way it's.
Have you ever seen like boobs and if you look at them, they have like moose noses?
I've heard of moose knuckles.
No, can we find a picture of a girl that has nice moose noses?
Wait, Kelty, you were the first girl, right?
Yes.
You were on Deal with No Deal, Deal or No Deal?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you are currently.
Yes.
What do you do? You want the models?
Yes. What else would I do?
As I asked that, it was a stupid
no, I
question.
sweep the floor at night.
Oh, Jimmy!
face.
I guess, Jimmy, you don't really watch the show.
No, I do watch the
She's
show.
one of the beautiful girls with the briefcase.
I should have known.
Howie's a good friend of ours.
Oh, yeah?
He does the show every
Howie's
time.
Awesome.
He does the show every time he's in New York. He's nuts, but he's a good friend of ours.
Yeah, he is nuts.
With that OCD crap.
I know.
And you're Erin?
Yes.
Okay, and you're a model. You're in Sports Illustrated, and Maxim and Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yes, amongst other things.
You're model naked, pose naked?
I have before.
For what magazine?
I was in Abercrombie pretty much completely. Yeah.
Nice.
I was on a horse though, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right on the fur.
Beautiful. I saw a video like that from Seattle.
I love horses.
Hey, you girls could sit down as we interview you. Because you look like you want to. We got enough mics for everybody. Who's our...
What's your name?
Cara Monaco.
And your best asset?
My smile.
Aww.
And you were Playmate of the Year for 2006?
Yes.
So you were nude?
Yes.
Jesus, Jimmy. Sound like a congressional hearing.
That's right.
All right. You can sit down.
Your name?
Tiffany.
And your best asset?
My eyes.
Very nice eyes. What color are they?
Blue.
Very nice blue eyes, yes.
What is Then and Back on MTV, which you were on?
There and Back was a reality show on my life.
Oh, There and Back? I'm sorry, we have
There
Then
and
and Back.
There and Back.
I don't know why Then and Back would make sense.
Then and Back.
So you tell me it was a reality show about your life?
Mm-hmm. And I had a baby on the show.
Oh, really?
And it was the first baby ever born on MTV, so they were in the delivery room with me.
Oh, cool.
It was pretty crazy.
You get your stomach back?
I mean, I'm not looking too shabby, right? Come on now.
What's the little tattoo? I see a little tattoo.
Hello Kitty, you want to see?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God! It goes all the way. She has it. It goes like way below her pants, like right above where the
Hello Kitty.
clitoris is.
Hello Kitty. I mean.
Oh no, I get it. I understand it.
All right. Get it?
She's explaining to me like, no, I got it.
And now that we got to see your nice stomach there.
Yeah, I got it back, right?
Any advice to the ladies out there so they don't get that lasagna belly?
Ew. I don't know. Work out and don't eat like a pig.
And don't eat too much, right?
Yeah.
Your body will allow you to gain about, 10 pounds for pregnancy? Anything
10. Yeah. I gained like 40.
40?
40.
Is that about normal? I don't even know.
I think so. They say like 20 something, but
He's still in range?
I think 40 is pretty normal.
Right on.
And I
Very
wasn't
good.
even eating like a pig.
Right.
And I gained 40.
Very cool.
How old is that tattoo?
Not that old.
That comes really close to your vagina.
Yes. It does. It looks cute though.
Didn't it hurt?
Not so much.
I used to date a girl and she had a tattoo on her lips.
On the lips?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It seems like very uncomfortable.
It seems uncomfortable, and then to get it done is probably uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, to be sitting there with your legs spread.
I don't know
open
why
while
she did. It
somebody
was a really
tattoos.
weird tattoo. It was a penis.
It was a penis?
No.
Yeah.
I don't want to say what it was because then whoever dates her now will know that I
Whoa. All right, you can sit down. Very, very nice. What's your name?
Hi, what's up? I'm Coffee.
Hi,
Your best asset?
Probably my lips. I get no complaints.
Oh,
she says no complaints.
Lovely.
And you're the right color of black.
What does that mean?
Look at her.
What kind of remark is that to
Well,
make?
look at our
Jesus.
black guy. This guy's black.
I was like, okay.
Exactly.
See, I'm black and tie, so I have that
So you
exotic
got a
look.
nice, very nice combo.
Tiger Woods going on there.
I wish I had Tiger Woods money.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, I'd take that.
It says you were what's Wild and Out on
Wild
MTV.
and Out with Nick Cannon. It's been a show for the last couple years. It's improv comedy, and he has different people compete. 2 teams compete for
Right.
comedy title, and I'm one of the
cool.
pretty girls on there. I say who wins, the rules of the game.
Can we get a mic on those girls over there? Very
Wait,
nice.
hold on. Eric, we got 2 more. We got 2 more.
I didn't know that was possible.
What?
What is that?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, we try to do interviews. What's your name?
Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. And what's your best asset?
Probably my ass. Yes.
And Amanda was a playmate of October 2005.
Correct.
You have a nice hiney.
I do. I work out a lot for
Do you
it.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you wear G-strings and stuff?
Obviously.
No, you can wear boy shorts.
I do wear boy shorts, but like when I sleep, not day to day.
I was hoping you should show her.
Very nice. Yeah.
And what's your name?
It was a good try.
I'm Tammy Donaldson, and just so like the listeners out there, these guys are watching porn in the.
What are you talking about? Oh, Jesus. What are you talking about? What are you guys talking about?
These guys are watching porn. Everybody, just so
Wait
you
a
know.
minute. We got the news on. Look, we got the news on, so we're well informed. I don't know what you're looking at.
Someone's taking it in the butt. This is really nasty.
Around.
And it looks like gay porn. It's gay porn.
What are you talking? Look at our TVs. We got MSNBC on. We got NBC.
You guys are pervs.
Meat spin.
They watch gay porn.
What? We're not watching gay porn. We're talking to the
Yes,
beautiful
you
girls.
are. Don't lie.
So I guess you're not turned on by all of us.
We love you. You kidding
Yeah,
me?
we absolutely love you.
Certain equipment piece you need.
Okay, equipment piece.
All right. So you're on the show called The Ripe 7.
Yes.
How is that chick behind the guy?
What?
The transvestite.
What are you guys talking about?
The Ripe 7. That's on
Okay,
our
so-
show. Our show comes out this spring. Yeah. It's just going to be us, like, going around. We're traveling, doing charity events and red carpets, sporting events. We're going to be everywhere.
Well, is
Being
it-
crazy. So we're the face of Ripe.
But okay, now Ripe TV is the
The website.
That you're on.
It's a website.
Oh, it's not television.
It's on
It's
demand.
Time Warner and Comcast Cable, ripetv.com, and on demand.
Right.
And then on your mobile device.
Hey, for the people, ripetv.com, what do they see on that website? You know,
Hot
and over
girls.
Hot girls.
A lot of
And
hot
boy
girls.
stuff. Car stuff.
Yeah.
Funny shows.
Midgets.
Yes.
Good. Midgets. Midgets always good.
There is midgets.
What else?
What are you gonna do that's
Yeah.
weird or crazy? What are you gonna do that's crazy?
You'll just have to watch and see.
Well, no, you got to tell us something. 'Cause it's almost like that's like they don't.
Yeah,
they
if you
don't
just
preview a movie and go, it's action packed, and then just give you the title. They show you a little bit.
Well, there's all kinds of shows on Ripe. They have a model dating show with Jamie Kennedy. Models.
Models at 10 a.m.?
Models
Was that it?
before 10 a.m.
Some beautiful models rolling around in a bed. I think any guy would love to see that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Jimmy, all right?
Yeah, I got to. You guys do what you got to do. I just got to call my front desk in my building.
Are you sure you're not watching porn again?
We're not watching. Look at our TVs. This is what we're watching. We're watching MSNBC and some lady, some kind of commercial. So what are we promoting today? I wasn't even listening.
Our new TV show.
All right, your new show.
On Ripe TV.
Ripe TV.
Basically, 7 girls going out having a ton of fun, and they're going to film it. And obviously, you know, when girls drink, like, we have fun. So obviously, it's going to be
seven
hot girls.
Hot girls.
Getting crazy.
Getting crazy.
All around the country.
Nudity.
Crazy.
Almost
and
nudity.
Ripe will be taping us.
Little nudity.
Probably.
Boy shorts.
I would imagine.
Cleavage. What are we looking at?
Huh?
She doesn't even want to be here.
Who?
What's the
The
problem?
one in the coat.
Yes, I do. In the code. There's so many of us. I'm giving everyone has the chance to talk.
We all want to be here.
I'll just hog the mic. Thank you.
Yeah, she looks like the mic hog.
So you're going to check us out?
Yeah, well, we like Ripe TV. Our own Sam and Than have done stuff for Ripe TV. They don't look as hot as you guys, but they've done some stuff.
Put them in a bikini. They'll be just fine.
You think? All right, Jimmy, we're talking about Ripe TV here.
Ripe TV?
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you watch Ripe TV?
I do not know.
Well, you're gonna now, right?
But I want to know what stuff you guys are going to do, because you have to. I mean, the internet's a very tough place to compete, especially when everybody is clothed, because it's obvious you can get whatever you want on the net. So what are you going to do on that makes different and makes people want to go there?
Well, it's all shows based for guys.
Boring.
So, whatever. Racing, midgets, like you said, hot girls.
Okay. So what you guys
And
are
it's
going-
a cable network, so you can, you know,
can get it
see
watched
it on TV
demand.
too.
I do a show called
On
TNA for
demand.
Ripe TV,
Oh my
and
God.
TNA?
and I give
Right.
love advice with another girl in my underwear in a bed. It's pretty hot.
Well, what kind of love advice do you give?
Give us an example.
Probably not very good love advice, but I give it anyway.
Give us a-
guys call in or email.
All right, give us some advice. There's a lot of guys listening. Some love advice to the guys.
Ask me a question. They
Well,
write in with questions, or they
You
call
really
with
want us to ask you
What
a
type
question?
of question do you have, Jimmy?
Well, I don't necessarily have any, because I do an advice show as well. So what I'm saying is it would be kind of cool to do one together.
Yeah.
I think that
Well,
would be fun.
A question, I guess, that a lot of guys ask us to try to figure out when we have beautiful girls on. How do you get the balloon knot?
How what?
How do you get to the balloon knot?
What? What's that? What?
You know the.
What Gregorio is saying is
Get it out, boys. Come on.
a lot of times the balloon knot is kind of a way. A lot of guys don't want to go out with girls. We have regular sex, we have oral sex,
right?
But other times you want the taboo form of sex, you know,
Right.
The
You
back
know.
door
Go get a prostitute.
for anal sex.
Yeah. Go get a prostitute.
No, wait.
Leave
Get
it.
some Valium.
All right, hold on. We got different point of
Yeah, we
views.
have different.
All right, let's go down the line. Iraq, hot girls.
Coffee says hooker. All right.
Hooker, definitely hooker.
I think.
Sex in the back door. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Let's go from left to right.
If it's done right.
All right, we got it done right. Hold on. All right, hold on. Now we're on to
Totally
something.
agree. I concur with
Wait, Miss Maxim says, "All right, now I like that. What is what does done right mean?
Yeah, what is done right? This is good
It's
advice.
got to be done right, and then it's really good. Yeah, really slow.
Whammed in.
You gotta ease your way into it.
Right.
absolutely.
How do you feel about the distraction method? The distraction method. Like you go look over there, and when they look, you just do it real quick.
Yeah.
It's kind of like taking medicine you don't want to take.
Yeah.
That is so great.
That's it.
It's like a tap tap.
Are you guys?
Then they're like, forget it.
Hold on, hold on.
my
Everyone's talking at the
God.
same time. Hold on, because E-Rock's not paying attention. Why would he? He's thinking about lunch.
Oh, poor sweetie.
What were you saying? Not her, E-Rock. That one.
What?
He's still not listening.
Danny's
Put
got
some
it.
fucking
Because
headphones
when you
on.
do the sneak attack like that, then they're pissed, and then they're like,
So you're
no,
not a fan
forget
of the oopsie?
Oopsie, no.
No oopsies, right?
No.
Oopsie.
And then when the girl yells, "Ow, what are you doing?" You go, "Oh, come on, I'm already here. Don't be silly."
Yeah, right.
Then they're pissed off by that point, though.
So, what kind of advice do you give? Give us.
No, Jimmy, let's go down the line. We got. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. We'll get to you again.
Any other advice?
Hold on. We're on to something here. All right. We got a if done. Hold on. We got a if done right. Let's move on to the next lovely blonde.
I agree. If done right.
If done right.
So you
like it?
If done right.
Who's done it wrong?
Lots and lots and lots.
Lots and lots. Whoa, hey! We got a goer.
I'm kidding. I'm saying in general, most guys do it wrong.
What do they do wrong?
I'm not saying I slept with lots of guys. I'm not saying that.
All right. What do they do wrong, though?
Turn this blonde.
Wait, now how many guys have tried to do it in the butt, but they've done it incorrectly?
Yeah.
I'm not. What?
How many guys have tried to have anal sex incorrectly? Because men are too brutal.
I'm just saying, the vast majority of men, speaking in general, probably do it incorrectly.
Yeah. Right.
I'm
But you're talking from hold on. You're talking from experience. So what have they done?
What?
What did
She's
they
trying
do
to
wrong?
backtrack. She was ready to fucking go in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
So what exactly did they do?
Yeah.
wrong?
What was the one thing he did?
Tammy explained it. She's just assuming because most guys are like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Let's get this done and real quick and not thinking about anything.
Oh, yeah. We got an Xbox to get back
So she's
to.
just assuming, you know?
All right. So.
That's exactly right.
All right. Let's move on, E-Rock, to the next.
Coffee says get a prostitute.
So
You're not going there. You can knock. The door is not open. I'm good.
How about a pinky?
Yeah. How about
I don't want anything.
How
I'm
about
good.
one
I'm good with that.
One knuckle of the pinky.
I'm good. Would a guy like a pinky?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm not going there either.
More than
I'm
a
good.
pinky cough.
I'm good. So I'm
let's talk cough. Let's get down to press
Yes, a guy would like a pinky. Yeah. I'm telling you, that's what you got to learn to do.
Well, you've been watching gay porn. I think.
No,
we
it's
weren't
not gay.
watching gay porn. I know what you're
some
talking
ideas.
about.
No, it's not a gay thing. I don't want a penis. I'm just a little bit of a pinky.
Okay, well, I'm not your girl then.
A little bit of pinky.
I'm sorry.
What's the wildest thing you do, Coffee?
What was that?
What's the wildest thing you do then? 'Cause that's pretty wild. The back door. What do you do?
It's for me and my partner. I'm pretty wild. I like positions, different areas, different meaning places, not areas on my body. First of all.
All right.
What's a weird place?
He's got an attitude. I like it.
While he's driving.
You like to give him hummers while he's driving?
No, I like. Just use your imagination,
Wait,
Jimmy.
you have-
What are you doing while you're?
Wait, you have intercourse while driving?
That's all I'm going to say.
How the fuck do you do that?
Keep going.
Well, no, we have to know.
Prostitute for anal sex with me.
But meanwhile, she'll endanger the lives of everyone on the highway.
I didn't say it has to be on the highway.
Well, where else would you do it?
But how do you do it? Are you both facing the road?
No, you're facing him.
All right, I'm just asking.
Yeah,
so
you're straddling him.
Wow.
You've never done that? But
No.
you've had the pinky, you said.
Oh, I've had more than a pinky. I've had a pointer finger, but I don't like. No, when I'm driving, it's too nerve wracking.
You need to try. You need to try that one day, Jimmy.
I couldn't keep an erection driving. It'd be
I
too,
think
too
you would
nerve-wracking.
definitely be happy.
Yeah.
It would frighten me.
All right, let's go on to the next one. She's the one that was on MTV and gave birth.
Yeah, I'm totally down.
And has a nice
It's done
stomach.
right as well.
Are you?
Mhm.
You're in?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you have a fella?
Maybe you should have stuck to that.
I think it might have been better. And the pinky's fine too.
Really?
Pinky's actually better. I mean, because I think you have to save the back door for just special occasions. You know, can't be on a regular
Yeah, like
basis.
a third date. I love that.
Birthday, there you go.
Exactly, a special occasion. Pinky
Yeah.
you can do on a more regular basis.
Very cool. She's lovely.
Save that for a Sunday morning.
You're like the really the fucking completely dirty one in this group, aren't you?
Yeah, it's obvious.
She's the
What gives you that
completely
idea?
filthy one in this group. Just because you're just nice, but you're a mom and you get that little dirty tattoo. You're like the fucking
Yeah,
the
dirty
trooper.
tattoo.
You're the trooper.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. All right, let's move on. Danny?
No, not for me. Next.
No anal?
No.
And let it be known it's the girl in the coat. See, she doesn't want to participate.
No, I just don't want to talk about sex stuff.
What do
Move
you
your
wanna talk about?
move your fatness, E-Rock.
For me.
Hold on, hold on. Let me
Oh,
say
that's
something
Danny.
about that,
I'm
though.
sorry, Danny. Yeah, thanks.
Talk about sex stuff, but you're on a website that does in a way promote
Sexiness.
sexuality. So it's like asking a sex question's a logical progression because you're all very beautiful. They didn't accidentally pick beautiful girls. They picked because of the sexual feeling people get from just
Right.
So it's a logical way to go.
Yeah, but you don't have to talk about sex.
What are we going to ask about though?
Of course.
What do you
But
want to talk
I
about?
don't have to answer.
Well, what should we ask about?
You guys can ask what.
No, I'm asking you.
Girl.
All right. What should we ask you about?
She makes love. Leave her alone.
No.
but
Drive 7 comes out this spring.
This is kind of like a
no,
Jimmy.
No, that's not right. We're not trying to get too deep into your personal life, but this is a very legitimate question. and you're coming off like we're being dicks or whatever. But
no, I'm not coming off like that at all. I don't
Jimmy,
think you guys are being
dicks. You know when you get like a plate of oysters, there's always like a bad one you got to throw it back. We'll have her sit out in the bleachers. And we'll continue with the oysters.
You guys are bullies.
Not bullies. We've been very nice.
You're bullies.
Very private.
Were you picked on in school? Were you picked on in school, and that's why you're being mean to her now?
No one's being mean to her. I'm calling her out on something that she's saying.
She's got her coat on, and she doesn't want to participate, so she can sit on the bleachers.
Don't pick on her.
We like the right TV.
We're the right 7, and we stick up for our girls.
That's fine, but the right 7 has to be honest. How come there's no fat right 7
well, there's
girls?
7 of us and 2 of you, so you guys want to
do
this?
Let's just decide not to talk.
I've just been using the camera to get you in compromising positions.
We're sexy, but we can fight.
Right, but you're all beautiful.
We've got Kara's back.
You're all very. You should have her back. Good for you, but she's
You're being
not,
a bully.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, Jimmy. Why would you do that?
Jimmy, she doesn't want to talk about sex.
But she's coming off like it's crazy for us to ask.
No, she didn't say that.
Yes, she did.
She doesn't say that. She just doesn't want to talk about sex.
No, Aaron, don't look at.
I'll talk about sex.
Ew, now FYI listeners, they're watching 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
No, this is not 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
It's similar.
What are you talking about?
That's worse.
That's what Opie and Anthony watched during the day.
MSNBC is doing an interview with Kinky Friedman. Right. I don't know what you're watching.
Oh my God.
Okay, now next to Aaron.
I'm really gonna keep going right now. Like,
and just so you know,
need to change that.
Kara, the girl who didn't want to talk about sex, you were Playmate of the Year in 2006.
Yes.
So it's not crazy that we would ask you about your sex.
Yeah, a lot of guys have jerked off to you.
Crazy. I just choose not to talk about my sex.
Did you talk about it in your bio for the? They ask you about sex a little bit, right?
No.
They don't ask you about it on your bio at all in the
about
magazine.
Like sex stuff.
What do they ask you about?
And your data sheet.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Seriously, you guys, I can't handle this crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at it. Like I'm seriously getting nauseous.
What are you talking about?
What's the problem?
What's
Is there
the
a problem? God.
Artie Lang is hungry.
That's what it looked like.
I know.
You okay?
After this.
What?
We're supposed to go eat right after this, and
well,
just people like
these questions are not.
Just don't look. I kind of like it. Don't talk about it.
All right, why don't we?
These questions are not that bad.
Hopefully, we only have one bad oyster. Let's move on. Danny.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Do you want to ask the question, or is everyone clear on the question?
Yeah, it was just about like he had joked about the balloon knot. We were just trying to go down the line saying anal sex, and some of the girls said yes, and if it's done right, and some said no, and some are like no. Only religious questions.
I think it's just something that you would keep between you and your boyfriend, and if you're really into someone, I think that if you're comfortable with that, it probably feels better.
Well, yeah, because you're relaxed.
I don't think it's something you'd ever do with a stranger, like ever. I don't think sex with a stranger is necessarily great either, so that's just me.
So have you done it?
No comment.
Oh, come on. You haven't. I've done it with very few girls.
Well, my
I'm not a
answer
fan.
was pretty, like...
Well, no comment means she has. Yeah, it's obvious.
I just think that, I just would keep that between... I don't know, myself and God, unfortunately.
That's nice.
Like
you look up to the Lord and say, keep this between us, God.
He's always watching.
That's not the type, when they talk about a connection to a higher power, they don't mean that you keep the ass fucking between you and him. Okay.
Videos
Keep this under your hat, Christ.
All right, and finally.
Finally, it's Kelsey's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, no. This horrible question.
Yeah.
I'm an exit-only girl. Sorry, boys.
That's not your thing.
So
not my thing.
So
I'm not saying I haven't tried it. It's not my thing, though.
So it's no deal for you.
No deal.
Yeah, see, because deal or no deal, girl.
But you have tried it.
Right.
Okay.
But obviously he didn't do it right because you'd like it. Yeah. If it was done right.
I totally agree. That's awful.
But honestly, like, okay, here's another thing. She's 21. She's only 21.
And Tammy, damn it!
But
it has nothing to do with
that has something to do with it. I think
How old are you?
I'm going to be 30. So I think the older you get, the more like.
Baby, I'm almost 33,
Tammy,
and I'm
married too. So you kind of try more things, especially when you're married, because it gets bored.
So basically, she's saying you're inexperienced and a rookie.
Right, I know it's making me angry, kind of, because it has nothing to do with the fact that I like it or dislike it. It's the fact that I personally think it's like dirty, and I don't want to risk getting something because it feels good. It has nothing to do with whether I like it or not. It's a health reason why I don't like it.
So are you resentful because she's saying that you're...
No, but you said you didn't like it. Like, so I'm saying it probably wasn't done right. That's why. I don't want to argue with you. I'm on your team.
Yeah, but you know what, Joe?
I'm on your team, honey.
Not to get involved in your business, but she kind of feels like you kind of called her out. You're saying that she was kind of young and inexperienced.
No, I didn't say she's inexperienced.
That's what she's
thinking. I did not say that.
Is that what you heard? It seemed like that.
No, I wouldn't say that. No, because when I was 21, I wasn't down with that. You know, I was married. So then when you're married and you're with someone for a long time, then you're like, okay, let's try something new.
Right. You were inexperienced.
To spice up the bedroom a little bit.
Right. You're inexperienced. Basically, what she's saying is you come into your own sexually, and by 21, you just haven't yet. That's all.
Don't you think?
You guys don't know anything about
women
my sex
peak.
life?
Women peak.
Oh, yeah.
Years later, we're gonna come back.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, absolutely.
Years later, we'll be back. Wait, and she'll try.
I already said I did. You did?
What's wrong with these girls?
Fucking gross me out.
What's wrong with them?
Oh my gosh, I'm dying.
I can't even look at it. It's the most disturbing thing ever.
After watching that, you wouldn't want to do it.
It's like...
They are killing me right now. In my 33 years of life, I've never seen shit that awful.
Taboo. So much sex. Like, can't we go back to our show?
The Ripe 7.
The handler's
Please check us
begging
out.
us
We're
to
hot
stop
girls, 7 girls.
It's disgusting. I can't take this anymore.
What's the matter? The handler's begging us
guys,
to stop.
we're going to just take over. Check us out on Ripe 7.
Ripe 7.
Ripe 7 this spring.
TV.com. Check us out. On demand on Time Warner. Don't regret it.
Come play with us. These guys, I think we're done playing with them.
These guys are dirty. I don't know.
Have you been watching these screen?
Boys, what are you doing? What the hell is so funny? Oh my god! Seriously, you guys are crazy.
We're done. We're out. Peace out.
RipeTV.com.
Check us out this spring.
What just fell down?
Isn't that mine?
She's still with us, see? We got one that's still with us. Oh, shit. You can come back. Here, let the dullards leave. You can come back.
Oh, she's great.
What's your name? We're going to... Tiffany. We're going to remember Tiffany. Tiffany, you come back anytime. We lost 6 out of the 7. I have never seen such heinous videos. But the one with the guy with the 4 dildos up his ass and his asshole hanging open.
Just a goatsy, man.
Get a mic out there. Oh, is that fucking funny?
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Take it easy.
Okay.
E-Rock, get a mic out there.
Where?
I didn't catch the last
You were
shot.
showing open like after. No.
The gaping asshole guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty gross.
That's not even good in the air.
That's not good, boys.
That's not even good.
Somebody was shitting on somebody's before.
Yeah, someone was pooping on that.
That is not okay.
Not exactly good breakfast fare.
Yeah, exactly. I heard of
But please understand me. Look, this is a guy show.
Oh no, I don't mind the conversation.
Okay.
I don't even want my burrito anymore.
I'm going to call later.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Jay. Should we help you with this? I got it, babe.
That's a great model diet. I'll bring all of it.
Get us to
Great model diet.
We're taking all your waters.
Get the microphone.
What was the last one?
Thank you.
Pink sock? That last one?
It was a guy pink sock.
It was a guy pink sock.
Oh, we lost them? They're out? They're out. All right.
Oh, my God.
Dude, I don't even know if that's funny for the radio, but my God, that's one of the funniest things ever. Because the videos just got more and more gross.
They
and
got
were losing
so
their minds.
disgusting.
And they got disgusted, and then pissed off. And the one girl was trying to leave quickly and fell down because she started tripping over everything.
They were
Then we got them to fight amongst themselves after this. They were talking about this unity they have.
Yeah. And then just
the thing was this, man. That
going
type
at
of
each
shit
other.
drives me nuts. It's like You posed in Playboy, but you're keeping your jack. Just get the fuck out. I'm sorry.
I said it.
No, I know you did. You're right.
I said she was the bad oyster that you get.
But it's like
and
you want
plate
to.
of oysters.
Here's what bugs me about that shit. It's like you're promoting something because of your sexuality. Your sexuality is what's getting people to watch, which is cool. But don't be completely prudish when we're asking you a few personal questions. It's like you want people to look at you and find you sexy. That was a very valid question.
Oh, is that fucking
Where's
funny?
Will?
Oh, Will's right there.
Will!
God damn, is that funny?
How much cleaning up you're going to have to do?
Fuck him.
In other words, there's no ever cleaning that up.
Hey, dude, they were fucking horrendous. Except the one girl was really cool.
Tiffany. Let's remember Tiffany.
Tiffany was very nice.
She really liked us.
But the rest of them are too used to MTV shit, and it's like, you know what? Man. Stop trying to be sexy if you're not going to cough up information.
The one girl that was freaking out about the questions with the reddish hair, when she walked out, she was visibly shaking.
Oh, I know.
Like she was just a quiver. Her eyes were all watered.
She's part of Deal or No Deal. She's like, fuck.
But we weren't even being mean to them. We were just being silly. Like it wasn't
the one girl had the attitude. I'm sorry that she had a coat on the whole time, and then she didn't want to, even have some kind of
Playmate of the year.
Right?
Yeah, really.
You know how many
sexy.
You know how many batches of jizz have been spilled because of that?
2 in this room.
I thought we were pretty well behaved, quite frankly.
Yep, just showing some porn accidentally.
Some gaping ass.
Oh my god, dude!
No harm.
The gaping ass was had me laughing so hard.
The best part is like you'd seen this horrific video, and you're like, please look up, and then they would look up, and just all hell would break loose.
The handler's face. I hope that.
Oh, I know.
Some of that was captured.
Yeah, that
just
was
the horror.
hysterical.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a real fun show. You can see the girls really, real playful. That's what you want to see. 7 girls just giggling at their own adorableness. Enjoy the show, folks.
Jeremy S. from Cleveland, a regular, he writes, they left the studio quicker than from a Great White concert. Not funny.
That was so fucking funny when that gaping ass was on. One girl looked up, and then in horror, she turned her head like she was going to get whiplash and covered her eyes.
The girl was really freaked out about the shitting on the face, too.
Yeah.
She was just like, she's like, that's just not right. That is just wrong.
That was
wrong,
fucking
wrong. Dirty,
hilarious.
There's one clip, it looks just like Artie Lang, and he's got puke just puked into his mouth. Let's go to Mike the Trucker. Mike.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Been listening to you guys for 2 years, and I've listened to you blow up some interviews, and this is the greatest of all time. You guys are the best, man.
Thank you, sir.
Later.
That was one for the ages because it was just so fucking funny what was popping up on that screen.
So all they want to do is just come in and expect the fact that they're hot to sell something. It's like, first of all, it's radio.
There was one guy on all fours sucking a tranny's cock and getting another tranny cock up his ass.
Wow, where can I see that? LuckyDevil.com.
And he was very hungry for everything, and these girls are like just horrified.
Yeah,
horrified.
I'm looking forward to the phone call with the CEO later.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
Yeah, explain to the CEO that I'm sure that it's a really cool channel, but it's like, if you send these girls
Right
in...
TV, man. You know what? If you like that segment, do us a favor. Just pop on Right TV for, a minute or two and get their hits up or whatever.
Get their hits up and then...
Or whatever you have to do.
Perfect.
Yeah, let the CEO know. That
Let's save Will's client because...
we don't want to lose a client.
Will believes in us, so we shouldn't blow up his spot. He left YSP for this shit.
Well, what are you going to do in YSP now? I mean,
exactly. All right, thanks, boys.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Money.
Oh my God.
That was too
Did we
funny.
explain everything just to totally paint the picture? Then Jimmy had those two fucking fighting right after they said they're all together as one.
I was trying to egg her on.
The black girl Coffee was ready to scratch my eyes out.
Yeah, she hated
was
you.
fucking pissed.
She couldn't stand you.
And then the other ones looked like they were just getting drunk from the videos.
They were so horrified by the videos that were playing. I couldn't stop laughing.
And once I saw on Anthony's screen, because I didn't want to look up, it's too obvious above us. And I saw the fucking guy ass cave where he's just opening his
That's
asshole.
the one I had to do. Because for the people that were on Pal Talk, I switched from the girls to the video screen so that they could at least get a line on what the girls were looking at. And that's when they really just started laughing their asses off.
The one guy who opened up his asshole pretty much sat on the equivalent of a fire hydrant. It was huge. That was the knockout punch. That was the knockout.
Because it was after he had pulled it out and he was gaping. It just opened.
And they were going by so quickly.
Oh, yeah. What a montage. That was nice. So I got to remember that. Send a slideshow to Grandma. Oh,
it was some. That's
very funny.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, me too, man. God damn it. Fucking Playboy Playmate, and then keeps her jacket on and wants to play that shy routine.
I saw her the whole time, man. I watch these people when they're sitting out there, and I'm like,
plugs.
I knew she was going to be a problem, but I had an open mind. But since she came in, she was the one that was walking in with the pocketbook. Like, leave it outside, honey. Oh, God damn.
That was good.
Someone's saying they suck. They didn't suck. That did not suck. I got to defend this radio show. That was hilarious.
I think he's saying the girls sucked for not playing along.
Oh, let's go to...
and they did, because we weren't being brutal. It was just an anal sex question. What are you, that timid? You're sexy, you're running around.
Right.
Your whole thing is how hot you are, but when it comes down to the brass tacks, you're too shy to admit if you've had anal? Yes or no? So what?
Or at least come up with something clever instead of, like,
that one
making it
girl,
obvious that you're a...
The one girl who did the advice show was fun.
Yeah, she'll be back.
She was great.
Tiffany. Let's remember Tiffany. Tiffany Lynn. Let's say hi to Rich in Jersey. Rich?
Hey, boys.
Hey.
I got to tell you, I hate those broads. When they're so prudish, they come off like they're hot to trot, and then, man, you guys
Hot
set
to
them
trot.
up perfect.
23 skidoo.
Easy.
Hot to
I've been
trot.
listening a long
Right,
time with
Fonzie.
you guys, and it really hits home when you hear that kind of bullshit.
Yep.
Love it.
Thank you. The Colugia sisters.
Hey.
Hot to trot. I love this guy.
Hey, she's hot to trot, Cunningham.
Yeah, she really thinks who the fuck she is, don't she? Like Ace. Fucking Pesci should be fucking putting your head in a lap. Thinks who the fuck he is.
Tom for Philly, the lines are coming in now because I'm not sure what was heard. Tom writes, I think everyone missed Opie's line when the girl said she was 30 years old, and he said...
Oh, my God. I know. Oh, was that nasty?
And then someone else heard the variation of the C word.
Oh, well,
for a certain person on the couch, it was changed slightly.
Kunt. You're being a kunt.
Wow.
Eli, Jersey.
Bravo on getting those videos up.
Yep.
Very
Nice
good.
job.
Who's that,
Happy
Than?
birthday, Jimmy.
Good job.
Thank you. And you said my name wrong.
Wait, what are we doing?
I said that was Than that got the videos up and running like that,
Well,
even after a serious computer crash.
Dude, well, that has to be explained, too.
Could ruined the whole bit.
We came up with this great idea, and the fucking system froze. We're like, now we have to actually, like, stall and ask him some stuff.
Yeah, that's when it got really bad, because we were trying to
thank
get the
God.
cameras or the TVs back up.
Thank God the listeners hung in there to the end, because now know what we do. We're going to cut that up and get rid of all the dead spaces. And then when we play this over and over again for the next 5 years, people are going to go, remember when they were on XM? They were so much better.
They suck now. Like we're assuming we'll have jobs in 5 years. Jesus Christ.
CB radio.
CB. It's coming back.
Eli, did you say what you want to say? I don't even remember.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
That started off as the biggest train wreck. It was absolutely unbearable. We were listening to it on Pal Talk, and it was like, boring. And my Lord, that turned out to be some of the best radio I've heard ever.
Ever. Look at that, Maxwell. Ever.
Not funny. Not funny. This is Benjamin Bornstein, the actor that... Oh, wait, no, I don't say that. I don't tell my real name. Not funny.
Eric in Austin, yes.
Maybe Jimmy should write an apology letter. Lingers.
Linger.
I would like to. Let's see how the sponsor reacts. The sponsor...
Yeah, we might have to come up with a apology letter for the gaping assholes.
How do you write that one?
Yes.
How do you write that?
Dear Kurt.
Yes.
I don't remember this. This is coming up a lot. David in Kansas, what's up?
What's going on, boys?
Good evening.
This reminds me of that bitch that came in when Patrice was in there, the girls from the lingerie bowl.
I wasn't here, but he called her, he called her a cunt. She want to be here?
Hey, thank you. I'm getting some props today, which is very nice, because I didn't think half the shit was heard. Opie had the best line. Yeah, you don't give anal up right away. You save that for, like, the third date.
God, those chicks.
Oh, this is really funny, too, yes. Hunter in Canada. I thought this, too. Go ahead, Hunter.
I like how that one bitch says, attention listeners, Opie and Anthony are watching gay porn. Like, we're going to get all scared and go, we're not going to listen to this show anymore.
Perfect.
It's like our listeners don't know we're faggots.
Yeah, they're basically saying, yeah, tell us something I don't know. Whoa. Quick break, and then we'll do line of the day.
What's that guy doing up there?
All right.
I don't know, Jimmy.
Wow.
I don't know.
Something
He's walking
stupid.
so high up in the air.
He's going to hurt himself.
Let's take a break.
What's he doing? He's too high up.
We took enough praise for how great we are in the last 5-10 minutes. Going to the phones usually means we just want you guys to compliment us, and you did fine with that today. Thank you. Tearing down another wall. We used to do that a lot. We were the biggest losers at NEW. We would do like a 5-minute bit that we knew was great, and then we'd go to the phones casually like, oh,
hey, what do you have to talk about today?
That was the funniest thing. Really? Like, I didn't see that written on the screen before I took this phone call, but thank you, sir. We used to do a lot of that, but we were better back then.
Yeah.
Opie and Anthony.
Wednesday.
Oh my God. B-double-O-B. Boob. There's a lovely young lady showing her breasts. Boob. Boob. Boob.
Get naked. Chuck 'em.
Girls all over the country flashing their lovely boobs. Guess how many boobs I saw today?
Cans? I don't have those.
You are spectacular.
Well, me. Wednesday.
Settling down. Still talking about what just happened. Where's Sam? Sam was videotaping that whole thing. We're hoping that... Sam, you think we got some reaction videos? You think we got some we can maybe pop up on a website that brings that whole bit together?
Yeah, I was filming their faces the whole time.
As they're looking at the horrific videos?
Yeah, like mid-sentence when they would just stop and go, what the hell is that? And then I also hid behind the water cooler thing and tried to film them while they were leaving.
Nice.
Did they enjoy themselves?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they enjoyed themselves all right.
Hopefully you can make something out of that because people want to see that. Also, we got Sam's wrestling promo, but we're going to have to do that tomorrow, Sam, okay? Sam,
He's almost got something.
By the way, the reach for the headphones that stupid just made, and then the okay, okay, like that's what I knew was going to happen. I put to push these headphones away.
He's just pushing them away.
Look how red he's getting.
Oh, he was fucking ready to sit down, put his feet up.
Those are those lights that Steve was talking about.
Oh, I got you.
Can you
they're hitting you.
Remind us tomorrow to do this because you're part of
That's
the
deflection.
Are you officially part of the NYSWF?
Yes, I am.
What is the NYSWF?
The New York State Wrestling Federation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says it like, whoa, you mean that? That you should have known.
He's doing wrestling promos.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw something on Google. I had a Google alert. And I'm like, oh, let's see what this is.
And
it's all about Sam.
Sam and his wrestling career.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we'll get the reaction shots.
Oh, is he ready to sit down and fucking chat up a storm?
Oh, God.
This is a note that
Pull
came
up a
in.
chair.
Note that came in because the publicist or whatever, the handler of those girls was freaking out.
Oh, no.
And it was handed to me. Girls have to be out at 10:40, 10:45. She was just like, oh, please. And then she looked at me with this look in her eyes like, please. I just like
don't kill them.
I just ignored her look of her plea for help.
Good.
Hey, Ant's prom thing.
Oh, well, this.
Well, we've been beating around the bush on the other side with this prom contest.
We
on the other side, absolutely. Absolutely. So we want to make it perfectly clear for all potential dates.
Ladies, you remember how special your prom was. Don't you want your little angel to have the same cherished memory of her prom? Well, you're in luck, because Anthony Cumia is looking for a prom date.
Which means you get to get Anthony Cumia, a big celebrity with an even bigger cock and huger bank account, to take you, the pig, to your prom.
He'll pay attention to every little detail to ensure your daughter has the time of her life.
Just remember the one rule you have to put out.
That's right, in the limo in your driveway, while your parents wave stupidly. Boy, they sure are in the driveway for a long time.
Your little sweetheart will be overcome with tears of joy after her magical night with Anthony Cumia.
Oh my God.
And then he fucking speeds off in a Shelby. And you have to get out of the car and go back up and see your parents with your asshole hanging out of the back of your dress like a fucking aardvark nose.
Open up your teen ass pause hole for Anthony contest.
That's right. Your special night.
So potential dates, start calling the FU line and tell us a little something about yourself.
That's right, ladies. Sign up today to be an Anthony Cumia jizz receptacle. Dial 866-FU line 1. That's 866-FU line 1.
It's supposed to be the biggest night of your life, and you're going home with a millionaire's load in your fucking pubes. What do you think of that? This big night?
Must be 18 or older to participate.
This big night. Fucking hilarious shit, man. There you go. How many people have called the hotline so far?
Yeah, there must
Dan?
be.
How many? We're going to start playing them tomorrow or what?
I guess, who's in charge of clearing out the full voicemail box?
Yeah.
And then getting clearing the way for the new ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 3 people on just that assignment.
Oh, good,
That's
good.
crazy, right?
So how many
the interest
gotta
in
be
this
coming
contest is just insane, huh?
Yeah, I'm sure fathers are calling to just deliver their daughters to hell.
Yeah. Line of the day by another sponsor that we're going to get rid of soon by doing something horrific.
It's just a website.
Oh, sorry, Will. Will, come back here. This is yours, too? We got to give it the good read today. Will's freaking out. No, we love SkiColoradoNow.com. Don't we, Jimmy?
Man, we couldn't love it anymore.
That's right.
If we loved it anymore, it'd be illegal.
That's right. Are you a
It'd be
skier?
A sin.
A lot of skiers out there. SkiColoradoNow.com is perfect for you. Giving it a little extra, Will. For info on great deals on 26 world-class resorts. And check this out. If that's not enough,
there's got to be more.
They also give you up-to-the-minute snow conditions.
No way.
Notice I didn't say show that time because I'm focusing for Will. Log on to SkiColoradoNow.com. Anything you want to add, Jimmy?
Just do it. I mean, what are you waiting for? I mean, it's a great site. It gives you the weather reports, the snow updates. I mean, what are you doing here?
Up to the minute.
Up to the minute.
Yeah.
So go.
Here's a runner-up line of the
Opposed
day.
to looking out the window, seeing if it's snowing.
Oh, not a problem. I can even hold up that fat cunt sign if you want, Jimmy.
If you did that with a photo of Maxwell as a fat cunt. No, Benjamin Bornstein is a fat cunt.
Benjamin Bornstein.
And this one, nice apnea, dick.
That's good.
This whole show could be a best of today.
Damn. Don't have to come in.
Well, except for that one segment, but
well, what are you going to do?
Here's another runner-up line of the day.
Oh, so you're a piece of
It
crap.
came up as a lie, which means that somewhere in you, you haven't forgiven yourself.
It's an old boyfriend.
Somewhere, your truth is that you.
Slip that one in.
Good one.
Nice.
It's all good.
Where was I?
I don't know.
What was that?
What happened?
I'm dead serious. What was that?
That was from the Moment of Truth audio.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, my
What,
God.
you just had no clue what was going on there?
I had no clue what that was from.
Yeah.
It happens. Here's another runner-up line of the day.
But it has nothing to do with that has something to do with it, I think.
How old are you?
I'm going to be 30. So I think
Yeah.
the older you
And you look
get,
it.
the more like
Is it time for subtle line of the day?
Oh.
Sneak one in, line of the day. Here is your line of the day.